stream is. Ah! I'm turning that down. It's a solo stream for now. Because everyone is dead. Ah. Okay. Okay. Light the way. That's not bad. Alright. What the hell am I doing? Oh, I have pants. There we go. Wow. We gotta kill the dragon.
Hello?
Ah.
Can you hear me?
Ah, man's crashing my stream.
Nah, man. Who the hell is Electric Man?
Oh, no. He said he wasn't at his house. And he'll be there in like 20 minutes. That was like 10 minutes ago.
Hell?
Yeah, I don't know. Maine's retarded.
That man is retarded.
I gotta kill Calamite.
You're fighting Calamite?
Yeah.
Because Cal.
I don't remember.
I'm a dirty boy.
What did this guy do? Ow.
Did you get?
The hell did you just say? Man's a robot.
Man,
Ah.
lagging. What the hell?
Yeah, it's probably me.
Yeah, that wasn't me. I was looking at Discord. I got all my bars.
Yeah, everyone's online and that. Ah.
Yo, I'll go on your internet.
What the hell, man?
I gotta do my day.
Did I roll line?
Man is out here playing Dark Souls 1. Loser. Yo, let me tell you, man. I cleared up like 200 gigs of space on my hard drive today. It was wild.
Man deleted his hentai.
Yeah. Apparently still had Destiny 2 downloaded. That crap was like almost 120 gigs.
Ooh, man did a 360 no scope.
Yo, are you
Apparently you get a
fighting
sword if you cut this guy's tail off.
Yeah, you get I think it's a good one. I think cutting his tail off is pretty hard though.
Oh yeah.
It takes a good couple of hits to get it off.
Nah, man, I get it off one hit.
Oh no, you probably could, honestly.
Ow. Oh,
I gotta connect my controller. Oh, I know what else streaming the movie. I could just play this on PC instead of my phone. Start up OBS.
you cheated.
Did you beat Calamity yet?
Nah, I had a bad run at the start. Still trying to remember his moves.
Oh, you were already in the process of fighting.
Yeah, I think I'd fought him like 2 or 3 times because I was just trying to learn his moves.
There?
This is like my 4th. But I just got back on, so I screwed up a little bit.
Did you beat Call Me?
Nah, not yet.
Did you start fighting again?
I just finished my first attempt.
Oh.
It's good stuff.
Alright, let me launch this boy.
I'll try to cut his tail off. See what the weapon is.
Why is there 2 Discords? What is happening?
Cutting Jack Diddley off. Yeah, screw that guy.
Whoa.
Yeah. The problem, I see the problem with his tail is that if you get behind him, he does like this 360 tailspin.
Yeah, that's like gigantic hitbox.
Yeah, and I don't think your weapon has like a good tail cutting move either.
No, it does. I got an overhead swing.
Oh yeah, what
Yeah,
the hell?
I
How
don't
you
catch
have
it.
that?
But
What do
wait,
you mean?
Aurora, did you? Are we streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aurora, did you catch up?
yeah, I'm at
Yeah.
Glid.
He beat Calamity off stream.
Hell no. Hell no.
And he cheesed Manus, yo.
Yeah.
The one cool boss fight in this entire game.
Oh wait, did you beat Talon already for real?
Yeah.
Hell no.
I'm
He
at
did it off
15
stream.
wood.
Man's a cheater.
Yeah, I did that day you told me to catch up. I caught up.
Oh, you did it, man. Man's a liar. Man
Yeah,
ain't
I'm
catching
lying.
He
Man ain't
lied.
catching nothing.
I'm lying. Yo, I still gotta fight. What's his name? The skeleton dude.
Neato.
I gotta kill Nito and the 3 kings, the Burger Kings.
Okay. This does some pretty good damage to call meat though.
Yeah. Yo, let me tell you, man. I got a club, right? A great club. I plus 15'd it, and then I put electric on that boy. I was destroying that fool's health.
Yeah, electric is the way to go, yo. Dragons have like insane, they're very much not good against electric.
Yeah.
Like, it's really bad.
And at plus 15, right, with my strength, the club has like an 800, like the damage with the plus is like 800. It's wild. It does so much. And then with the electric, I was destroying that dude's health. It was wild, man.
Man cheese call meat, yo.
Nah, man, that's not cheese. If he
Man
was only doing,
counterpicked.
I mean, he was doing one attack too. I did cheese him, and I counterpicked him. Cheese and the counterpick is the way to go.
He killed me already.
Oh, I suck.
How'd you cheese Manus actually? Is there a cheese trap for that guy?
Yeah, so there's a spot that you could throw a fireball at him.
Oh!
What?
Yeah. So you don't need to initiate the fight to do damage to him. I started the Manus fight with him at like a 3rd health.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, because you could see him outside of the map.
Yeah. I started that fight with him like at the 3rd health.
That was the thing. They've kept that the same in like all Souls game. If you can see a boss outside of the arena, if you can see a boss outside of the arena, you can damage them. And you can see a bunch of the bosses outside of the arena actually.
Yeah. Like almost with any boss that has an open roof.
Yeah.
Like there's generally like an angle you can arch like some projectile to hit the boss.
Yeah. It's weird, they keep everything spawned in like all the time, which is very strange like coding wise.
Yeah. Window capture is cool.
Nice.
Cancel. It's window capturing my sound. Window capture is that one? Remove that boy. Is this working properly? Properly. What is this? What am I looking at right
So we got a whole spacebar and I get a run. Or a roll.
How does this grab work?
What do you mean? You just roll away. If you roll to the left or right, it'll pretty much avoid it.
What does this grab look like?
It's the red Aurora thing. Telekinesis crap.
Ah.
Nice.
Is this working? I don't think this is working. What is that? Where are you? Come back.
Wonderful.
Why is the scaling 0, 0? What? Let me see if I can fix this. Where is this screen at?
Yeah.
Jeez, he grabbed me. Oh, I didn't do that much damage.
If the straight beam flamethrower hits you, you can't roll out. It just stuns lock you.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, I think I could beat him now. I had him to a third there.
Damn.
Pretty low.
Man is in there.
That was... I got hit by the one move. That would have killed me in that situation.
What armor are you wearing? Are you fast rolling?
Hey, I got him, yo.
I'm like
that was funny,
medium
bro.
rolling.
I
You
got
killed
such
Calorie?
like, let me tell you. I got so lucky that fight on several occasions, bro. Like,
No.
he's got moves, right? He's got moves that freaking, like, cover the entire goddamn screen.
Yeah.
And I just kept rolling backwards and, like, Jesus dodging them every single time.
Dang.
Like you know, there's that move where he jumps and then does fire breath, like, across the entire screen. I dodged that, like, every time, and I was super close to him, like, every time. I don't know, I don't even know.
I just run away.
I don't even know, yo. But it doesn't move fast towards you, but, like, just rolling back, like...
So are you
jeez.
going to Gwyn now?
Yeah, well, I'll
Yeah.
just wait at Gwyn.
Well, what are you guys waiting? Just kill.
Oh,
Nah, man, we gotta kill Gwyn together.
I'm not gonna kill him first try, yo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill Gwyn first try.
Yeah, I'll kill Gwyn first. I'll parry got this guy.
Yo, I'm gonna be in Haval set parry guarding him with a giant club, yeah.
Yeah, I'll parry got this, man.
Oh yeah,
ain't
here's
parrying
another beat.
nobody.
In Dark Souls 1, you can't two-hand riposte after a parry. That doesn't work.
But wait. When you parry, do you get like a front stab from parry?
Yeah, so a parry gives you like a front back stab, right? And in
Oh.
every other Souls game, you can two-hand your weapon quickly and then do the animation for more damage. But in
Yeah.
Dark Souls 1, that doesn't work. You can only one-hand it. I was figuring that out while I was offline. I was like, wait a minute, this isn't right.
Ooh, hello.
I can't believe I freaking got him, yo. Like, every time. I got such easy rotations, too. The
Dang.
grab didn't even do any damage, bro. Like, that was
What is
such an
that
easy
hitbox?
rotation.
By the way, how long did you take to kill 3 kings?
I think I
killed-
first tried him.
I think I third.
How
tried.
many of them did you kill?
3.
Yeah, so there's a meme in that fight.
Yeah, if you're using specific weapons, more of them can spawn.
Yeah, so what happens is that they're on a set timer to spawn every 40 seconds. So if you kill them before another one spawns, you just win.
No, that's not what happens.
Yeah, if you kill them but without another one spawning, they
No,
just die.
that's definitely not how it works. I think it's if you overdo the damage. That's how it works.
No,
it-
I don't think so. I think if
yeah,
there's
because-
no kings on the field, they just die.
No, because
No, because I killed the first one. Like,
yeah, I
really
killed the
fast.
first one before there was any on screen. Like, he spawns like off screen, so there's like always one
Yeah,
like
well,
kind of there.
there was probably one there, but you didn't know.
Yeah,
But
no,
if you definitely, if there's none, like, actually there, it
I
just
don't
ends
think
the
so.
boss.
I literally just watched the video of that crap, yeah.
I just saw a video and the dude was saying
Is that remastered or the
that. Oh,
original?
it could be remastered. It could be.
They did change some things with the remaster. Oh yeah, forgetting about that. Okay, Aurora didn't come out.
Oh yeah, by the way, you know in the Manus boss fight, you could have summoned Sif to help you.
Yeah, yeah. I had a feeling Sif would have been somewhere. No, I think it's only damage. Aurora. I think it's damage. It's kinda,
Yeah, it could be. I
because
might have heard the thing wrong in the video. I was watching this video on how many kings can you summon? Total.
yeah. It's the same video that I watched.
Yeah, it could be. I think it might be that. It might just be overcast
Yeah.
damage.
I figured that one thing that I like is like numbers. Like I just like seeing like numbers go up and down. Because like limit breaker videos, all his videos are just numbers going up and down.
Yeah,
And it's like
yeah.
the best thing ever for me.
It's just like statistics.
Yeah, it's just like statistics, and it's just watching a whole bunch of different numbers.
Yeah, yo, those videos are hype.
I think I reached a soft cap on HP.
Yeah, I think once you hit, what's your HP at right now?
It's 44.
Yeah, once you pass 40, you're at the soft
Ah,
cap.
I see. So really, I should respec.
Yeah, and then after 45 is like the hard cap. It really goes down after 45.
Let me say, yeah, I'm gonna upgrade HP in every one of these stupid games, bro. That's the way to freaking go, you know?
Yeah, your Dark Souls 2. I'm gonna be
Camera.
do. Oh wait, I'll just do Moonlight Greatsword. Screw the Buster. So I'm gonna do Moonlight Greatsword. So I'm gonna have like 50 intelligence here, have all the best spells, and then you need.
I'm gonna use the Soul of Manus.
Yo, yeah, that's the other thing. I was looking into how to get the boss weapons. Right.
It's
And,
the dude, bro. No, is it?
No.
No.
So what it is you have to get a weapon to +10, and then you can convert it into a boss weapon. Like any type of weapon. So if it's like a sword,
Why did
certain
they
boss
put
weapons will
water
react
in
to
this
sword.
area, man? That's like the lamest thing ever. God.
Did you kill the 2 sanctuary demons?
Who?
What?
Well, when you go back, there's 2 sanctuary demons.
Oh, I didn't go back there.
Yeah. When you go back, there's 2 sanctuary. I'm gonna go kill those guys now.
Dang.
Bosses?
Yeah. The sanctuary. When you enter the DLC area, there's 2 of them.
Oh, you mean the Guardians?
Yeah, the guardians are.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't. They're not bosses anymore.
Yeah, I mean, since we're waiting, might as well go kill those retards.
I'm not waiting. I'm fighting Calendar.
Yeah, hurry up and kill that dude. I gotta kill good.
Yeah, I
Yo.
got trapped by a wall. I needed the flamethrower thing. I couldn't get away. It was tragic. Yeah, putting water in that area was the lamest thing we could have done.
Nah, man, you need that.
Oh, lame. It would have actually been an alright boss fight too. if there wasn't water.
Meat isn't actually a cheese boss fight.
What?
Calamite isn't actually like a cheese boss fight. I thought he was gonna be like a retarded boss fight.
No, yeah, he's fine. It's
Yeah,
just the
he's-
water. The water is what makes him cheap.
I'll increase my strength actually. Wait, what does this scale with?
Yeah, that's the other thing. You know how you freaking tape,
Come
you
on,
put
camera.
electric on your Z handler,
Yeah.
right? If instead you just plus 15 it, and then use gold pine resin when you needed it, you would have done a lot more damage.
Oh.
Yeah, that's that. I think that is the move actually. That would make
You
more
know,
sense.
I can still do that.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
take
I
it
mean,
off,
but
can't
there's
you?
one fight left, so
Yeah.
it's not really worth it at this point to go through that hassle. But so because when you electric it, it lowers the scaling on it for like strength and stuff. So if instead you just plus 15 did, your scaling would be like through the roof.
Soul of a hero.
Swear to God. Okay. Why does that happen?
What was I gonna say? Are you gonna go kill Gwen right now?
Nah, I'm waiting for you guys.
Yeah. Wait.
Because I know I'm probably gonna first try to it. I hope.
Yeah. I have enough health. I mean, all the DLC bosses probably hit harder than Gwen.
Yeah.
By the way, what's that retard's name?
Stinking, yeah.
Artorias. That's like the best boss battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the Artorias. Yeah, that guy's getting.
I
Yeah,
killed that dude
you
your
advanced.
first try at him.
Yeah, then you kill his wife. Yeah. His wife uses the dancer swindlers.
Is that his wife?
Yeah.
Ah, but she makes it seem like a master-disciple relationship.
I'm pretty sure that's his wife. Yeah, she uses the dancers blade. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, damn.
Huh.
The callback
take
later on in the series. And close the door.
I got my strength up to 28 now.
Let me tell you, man, my dog is a stoner, yo. Man can go down the stairs by himself perfectly fine. But you need someone to tell him to go down the stairs to go down.
God damn it.
Yo, did you kill Gwen yet?
Hell no, I'm gonna go fight the sanctuary monsters.
Yo, I killed Gwen. He's dead.
Oh, nice. Wonderful.
Why
I'm
do I
breaking-
hear the police?
I'm breaking all the souls.
Yeah, the boss souls in this one are kind of whack.
Yeah, they don't
Because,
give you any like souls. They barely
Yeah.
give you anything.
And there's not really any good weapons from them either.
Yeah.
And to get them, it's so whack, because you have to plus 10 a weapon.
Yeah, and then give up that
Jeez.
weapon practically.
Yeah.
And then they're not even that good. Okay, the marginal benefit of this is not existent.
Man is playing Space 4.
I got 19 Estus, yo. What?
Damn.
Like when you stand in this area, you randomly get enemies.
Yeah, that's something else I did. Like, by the way, what bonfire were you talking about in the catacombs? Where were you starting your run to get to Nito?
Oh yeah, there's a bonfire there.
There's a bonfire by Patches.
By Patches? I don't even know where Patches is.
Yeah, where Patches is in the catacombs, there's a bonfire like right next to him.
Yeah, but is that close to Nito?
Yeah, so where that is that's right before, like,
Damn it.
that big open area with all like the pinwheels.
Let me tell you, I'll just get trapped
It's, like, right
in the
before
water
the-
area, and because I have heavy armor, I just can't get out.
Yeah, you just can't get out.
And they'll
Yeah.
just mess you up. Like, can't roll, because water. Good stuff.
That's how you do it, man.
Okay, I'm gonna go cheese the sanctuary monsters now.
I thought you killed them already.
No, I attempted to kill them, but they messed me up.
Oh no.
Yeah, those two guys will shoot you up, yo. I got a good
Oh,
couple
no.
of strength though. I got like 9 strength, so my damage will go up like slightly.
Damn. Man has 9 strength.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, big guy.
Oh no, I think I have like 40 strength there. I went to the
Yeah,
sock
same.
cap and then went to something else.
Some nonsense like that, yeah. Swear to God.
Does your strength
I swear to
increase your
God.
damage resistance as well?
No. I think it slightly increases equip load or something like that. Or like one of your resistances.
Oh. Where the hell am I? How do I get back to this? I could have just warped, bro. Yeah. The bonfire that we were at was pretty close to Nito.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
We
made
were
like a straight run.
We were at the one after Patches.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
Patches is like pretty early on in the run.
Oh. Oh, these people are just clipping the... Hey, got a gold coin.
Yeah, let me tell you, just stealing your tech for Nito, I'm assuming made that boss fight so much more easy.
Yeah.
Because I killed him first try, and I didn't even know there were big skeletons there.
Yeah,
I didn't even see them.
If I think the Nito boss fight is honestly difficult if you don't know that. If he didn't tell me that, I would have been stuck for like a good while on that boss fight. Because number one, because of the amount of entities and Nito being a retard and the catacombs being retarded, my game was lagging. Freaking hard. Right?
Oh, no.
And it was already like really hard. So like if I didn't know that, that would have been rough.
Yeah. Nito, at close range, just keeps doing an attack that's like just a big AoE attack. But with Haval's set, my dude didn't even flinch from it.
Oh yeah. You could get a lot of hits off if you don't flinch from that.
Yeah, my dude literally didn't react at all, and then all the skeletons around him just died.
Just die, yeah.
So it's just you and Nito now. That craft was wild, man. Yo, and then Seath was another meme too, yeah. I freaking just ran inside of him and just kept attacking him. And for some reason, when I was fighting Seath, my curse meter like glitched out and didn't keep going up for some reason.
Oh.
It was wild. Like it started to go up and then it just stopped. Even though I was still in the curse thing. And then I killed him.
Damn, they got me, yo. Yeah, these guys suck. Where's Gwyn actually? Do I need to
Gwyn
get
in
up?
the Lord vessel.
You go to tricking the dude in Firelink, the snake dude, and then he eats you. You put all the Lord things in the Lord vessel bowl,
Yeah.
and then it opens up the path to Gwyn. It is a path. It's not directly Gwyn.
Oh,
you
yeah?
You gotta fight some dudes. Yeah, I
Can I
went
just-
down there one time and I fell off a ledge.
Can I just run past everyone?
You could. It's a bunch of the Black Knights.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they put one on like a thin walkway, and that dude's annoying. That's where I fell off. Yeah, no, let me just go up to it.
Yeah, that's gonna say I should probably do that as well.
I'll just walk up to that man.
Because I assume there's a bonfire like before or something. I'm just gonna run.
Hopefully. The only bonfire I know of there is the Lord Vessel. I don't know if that area is that big though, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, I just want to make the run just for when we're ready to go. So we're actually ready to just go. I can't believe I killed that retard, yo, Calamine, yo.
Easy.
Honestly, I
First
got
try.
such a freaking easy run. It was unbelievable. Like the things I got out of, I could not even believe.
No, no.
Yeah, it was like, and I was hitting him like 3 times in a row too. That's the funny part.
The dang. The triple tap. Yo, I gotta put on the Hornet ring, or the Leo ring for this game.
What the hell? You don't even need to have that retard wake up, bro. You could just jump down the goddamn hole.
Which dude?
Framped.
Oh yeah, you could just jump down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought you had to have him eat you.
Yeah, you save mad time when you do that.
Hell, you don't have to watch that whole cutscene.
Yo, there's Black Knights here, bro.
Oh yeah,
can-
by the way, some more tech. I mean, I don't think any of you are gonna use it at this point.
Oh
But,
wow, this place is called Kilno the First Flame as well.
Yeah. But so, you know how you? I'm pretty sure we all should have it at this point, just from opening chests. But there's a pyromancy spell called Power Within that we could both use right now. That increases like a bunch of your stats.
Oh.
And it's only, and we could use it right now. It has no requirement. So if you're not using anything in your pyromancy slot or anything like that, you could pop that boy on.
I'm gonna poison Gwyn, bro.
Yo, that would be a meme.
You probably can. I can't
but
imagine Gwyn is harder than any of the bosses that we just fought.
Hell no, yeah. Gwyn is a pushover.
What do you mean? He's the final boss.
Yeah, let me tell you, when we get to Gwyn, I'm just gonna parry God that fool and we're toasted to death.
Rip those
Damn, these
Zeddy.
Black Knights are pretty strong.
Yeah,
Oh,
they survive.
damn!
My Black Knight weapon is pretty good right now. I have it +5. Oh wow, you can farm these dudes for the Black Knight weapons.
This retard fell off.
Not that you would want to this late in the game, but you could do it.
You could diggity do.
How?
Is there no bonfire in this retarded place? Yeah, I don't think there's a bonfire. I found a fog gate, and I'm pretty sure that's the
Oh yeah,
final
that's
boss.
probably good.
Because you said the area is small, right? I'm gonna go check.
Yeah, he's like right in that arena, I'm pretty sure. Look at the thing that you go towards.
Traverse the white light. Bling bling.
Ah, I
bling.
didn't rest the thing.
Oh, this is the Gwyn theme. This man barely does damage to me, bro.
Oh no. Let me go looking for it. I want to take a gander at this man.
He really doesn't even do damage to the game.
Oh, you can't attune the Lord Vessel.
Yeah. That would be big.
That crap would be a
Let's see how much damage I do to him.
Yeah, I want to get up to him, put on the parry ring, and see how much damage the parry does to him.
Damn, he got me, yo.
He's good.
Good.
Which one was the parry ring? Cornet ring.
I love it. This game is so stupid. Yeah, I can't wait for Dark Souls 2.
Ah, I'm too thick.
Okay, so we just have to warp to the Lord Vessel.
Yeah, you have the Lord Vessel as your modifier.
Yeah, is the Lord Vessel a warp?
No, you can't warp to it.
Ah, that sucks. Who else
but
do I have
You
to
warp
kill?
the Fire Link, which is right next to the Lord Vessel.
Yeah, that's true. Who else do I have to kill, yo?
The only one left is Blade.
I could go kill that Hydra in Ash Lake, but I don't want to go all the way down there.
I was thinking of doing that.
Why would you do that, though?
But yeah, there's no reason.
There's no
Okay, I'll go
point.
kill
not a
everybody in
boss.
Fire Link then. Yo, I'll go kill Andre, bro.
Yo, don't kill Andre.
Yeah, I'll murder that fool.
Yo, what the hell, man? He's like the one person I won't kill.
Yeah, I'll murder Andre. You think
He's my boy, yo.
I'll make sure he doesn't show up in the next Dark Souls.
No, no. Yeah, you find that fool locked in a room in Dark Souls 2, yeah. Man is locked in a room. This is Gwyn? No, this is Gwyn right here, yeah. Let me look at this.
Huh.
Man is guarded by Black Knights. Why did they make getting up to him so annoying?
Ah, man, it's not annoying. Yo, I got 20 Estus, bro. How'd I get those?
Oh yeah, does the Lord Vessel give you 20?
I think so.
Nice. That's probably why I couldn't attune it. Damn, he's good.
I'm trying to parry God.
I got it. That was like a fifth of his health.
Not that much, actually. I got
Yeah, I don't have Hornets or on either though. Man does like no damage to me.
I'm killing the Firekeeper.
Ah, I died.
How do you kill the Firekeeper?
You can't. You
I
gotta
killed
shoot
him.
it. You killed Blitz?
Yeah,
Damn.
big game. The last 10 seconds of that boss fight was cancer.
No, no.
Killed
Alright,
Gwyn
so
then.
now that you're there,
This giant ass three-hander swinging side to side. He missed him 4 times in a row.
That's big. That's big.
Man,
yeah,
it was
that's
on
why
1
the,
HP. I almost died. Yeah.
that's why the Great Club is hyped. Yeah. It's like a ghetto version of the Buster Sword with the hats.
Woo!
Alright, now I gotta
62,000
fight Gwyn for
souls?
real, yeah. The real Gwyn fight begins.
We gotta go into the fog gate at the same time, guys.
I'm not
Hey,
going.
hold
I'm
up.
not killing
I
all
gotta-
these fools.
Upgrade strength.
Man's going past the soft cap.
Let me upgrade resistance. He has a fire sword, right?
He does have a fire, so he does do fire damage.
That's only 1. Yeah, screw that. Going to strength.
Tell me when you're ready, yo.
Oh wait, I'm not even streaming right now.
I'm not even doing the multi-stream right now, yo. Yo, let me use a humanity, bro.
Yeah, that's big. That's big. Summon Soleil.
Let me humanity up, bro. Wait, can you?
I mean, he killed him. You can't summon him. If he did his quest line, you could have.
Wait, he survives?
Yeah, you could have him not die.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. That was really
Damn, that was sick.
that was really annoying for me. The fact that he died.
There's a guy here. Hello.
Yeah, and so I was looking at some of the items because I had nothing better to do while I was playing, right?
Yeah.
And the reason people thought that Solaire was the freaking king or the lost prince,
Son.
right?
Yeah.
Is because the tokens that you get from his covenant and the symbol that he has on his chest is the symbol of the lost freaking king.
Yeah, of course. I'm pretty sure Solaire was supposed to be that, and then they just nameless kinged it up.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
What do you guys build for DS2?
What do you mean?
You gear build.
For
Go
Dark
ahead.
Souls 2?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do well, you want to level up adaptability. That's important. That's your rolling. But that means if you're if the stat is tied to
No,
adaptability.
but like what weapon? What weapon or whatever?
Oh, I'm doing ranged build. So
I'm either
supposed to-
doing Buster Sword or
Moonlight.
You.
Moonlight Great Sword.
Electric,
Hey, I
you're
killed Gwyn
doing
first try.
bow and magic, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm just doing magic. I'm not gonna do a bow.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yo,
doing magic and this fire sword that is OP.
Don't do
Oh wait, I forgot
sorcery,
to
yo.
start
I'm gonna
streaming.
use sorcery for
I'll
DS3.
start now.
Oh, well, I'm doing sorcery for DS2.
Damn it. I didn't want you to spoil anything for me. Whatever. I'll do pyromancy for DS3 then.
Yeah, I'll give you the pyromancy tech.
DS2, I'm dual wielding whips.
Oh no.
I'll be in there.
I just haven't thought of something else that I could do for Dark Souls 2. The only issue.
Yo, this area is laggy.
Because I was gonna do sorcery for Dark Souls 2 and then pyromancy for Dark Souls 3. That was my plan.
Yo, I killed Gwyn without taking a hit.
Man, what the hell, man? We had to go there together.
This area is laggy
you
for
said
me.
to go fight him.
Yeah, man, I'm at Gwyn right now.
So wait, what are we gonna? I would do another build, but I just don't have anything. The reason I didn't want to do ranged crossbow only
Oh Jesus.
was because they don't do that much damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you were to do that, it's really gonna be rough for you.
Yeah, it's really gonna be hard.
Yeah, let me tell you, that Quinn boss fight was so bad.
Oh, you know what I could do?
Oh, I can see the
Gauntlets.
fire
Are there
from there.
good gauntlets in Dark Souls 2?
Oh, you just reminded me. I was going to do a gauntlet run.
You can do the
Yeah.
electric.
Yeah.
I'm-
So there's a pair of gauntlets. You just reminded me. That's what I'm gonna do in Dark Souls 2. It's only in the DLC though, so I
what
have to
the-
rush into a DLC area.
What the
a
hell, man?
very
I'm gonna do that
specific set
crap.
of
Yo, you
gauntlets.
do Moonlight Great
No,
Sword,
shut
bro.
up,
You're a
shut
retard.
There's
I'll
a
do that
very
crap too. You're
specific set of
stupid.
gauntlets in the DLC area that gives you like a fighting game moveset. And I'm gonna get that boy.
I'm just gonna use humanities in the Gwyn fight.
You don't need
hope
to use
this
crap,
lag
dude.
clears
You
up
didn't
when I get to
even
go
hit
in.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm doing the gauntlets run, bro.
Yeah, I don't care. We both do gauntlets. I don't give a
No,
damn.
no, you're a retard. You stole my idea. You're stupid.
Yo, I told you that idea beforehand.
You never told me Jack Diddley, bro. You're a
Hell
retard.
no, I said that. So that's on stream, yo. That is on stream. Like Dark Souls Part 2, yo. Watch that 5-hour video. It's somewhere in there.
Yeah,
I
I'll
was
watch
talking about
I
that
watched
crap.
it to get evidence of that one retard telling me the dogs respawn. Freaking moron, yo. Go kill yourself.
Yo, I'm linking the fire.
20 minutes, yeah.
Got me.
20-minute Capra Demon
Yo,
fight.
you think
because this
using
man lied.
humanities takes longer than Estus's, bro? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
I found Queen.
Yeah, I'm still gonna do it.
Oh! Jumped at me with a lunging strike.
Yeah, I parried that.
He did it again. I stabbed him.
I couldn't. Yo,
Yeah,
I killed
Gwyn
him so
staggers,
fast.
man.
The music didn't even like start playing properly.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. This is a stupid area, bro. What is this area even?
This is the first flame, the kill.
No. Don't hurt
This is
me.
the same area in Dark Souls 3, by the way.
He
Kill him
killed
the
me,
first flame.
man. What the heck?
Yo, he's hard. He's good.
Yeah, except in Dark Souls 3, it's a lot different.
Yeah, it's a lot different. It sucks in this. Like, it's just what? It's like what is? It's just it's supposed to be ash, because it's wearing out because the fire was so great, I guess.
Yeah, the fire is supposed to engulf that entire room, which it does when you link the fire.
I couldn't stun lock him yet.
The fire engulfs that entire room.
The kill of the first
Can I
flame.
outrun these Black Knights? It might be
Yeah,
tough.
yeah, I just ran past him. The dude that's on like the wire ledge that you have to get past, what I do is I just walk backwards onto like the teeth, and then you go
Roll
around him when
past
he
him.
comes close. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
even bother with that,
I'll do
'cause
gauntlets. I'll
he
do a
can fall
gauntlets
off.
run in Dark Souls 2. In Dark Souls 3, I'll do a pyramid.
Dark Souls 3?
Nice. So I can do sorcery for DS3 and
Dark
dual
Souls 3, I
whips
might
for
do,
DS2.
What I'll do is I'll new game plus my current game, and then I'll use a Sister Freed scythe the entire game.
These guys are chasing me.
Or I could start over.
Cobble.
Hmm.
Humanity. Damn it.
You know, I don't need a. Yeah, I'll start
What
over.
the
I
hell?
don't need
This
the
man,
new game
this man
plus.
attacks you when you try to humanity.
Yeah,
This
don't
guy's
do game
gay, bro.
plus, because then you'll already have all the items.
Yeah, because I could kill Sister Fruit early on. I'll just plus 10 a bleed dagger and kill her.
Oh yeah, Dark Souls 3. I could have done that actually. No, I'll do fire. I'll do fire
Oh.
and sorcery in Dark Souls 3.
I'll bleed dagger Sister Fruit to get her freaking scythe, and I'll use that the whole game. Because Sister Fruit's scythe is pretty sick.
I'll do sorcery and fire Dark Souls 3 because
Wonderful.
it's tied to the same stat anyway, so it's like why even bother?
Yeah. And if you're gonna do that, you might as well also use the Moonlight Greatsword. Because that scales with intelligence. It's the only sword that scales with
I
intelligence.
want to try to go pure mage is the thing.
That's pretty
is-
rough in Dark Souls 3.
No, well, I don't want to go pure mage. I want to go pure mage as soon as possible. So like try to do as much as possible pure mage, like when I get the chance, you know.
Yeah, the
I'm not
thing
gonna
is
force
that Dark Souls 3 has the actual mana bar, which
Yeah, yeah.
I realize now actually restricts the amount of spells you're able to cast. Like, the difference is from these
Come
games
on.
is that you'll probably get one more powerful spell off,
Yeah.
but you lose out on being able to cast a bunch of smaller spells, like a bunch of times.
Yeah, yeah. Do, do, do. I didn't even know that was
Oh,
the
he
Gwyn
command
music.
grab. Dang.
Yeah, he is a
The
command grab.
brawler.
The song is do do do.
Yo, that's the grab the freaking Soul of Cinder does too.
Do do do. I
I
gotta
never
say
put
that
that
the starting of the
together.
boss fight is pretty sick. What the
Yeah,
hell?
jumps at you.
After you stab.
Freaking mean Gwyn. This is some nice credits music.
He grabbed me again.
How are you not grab this?
Ugh.
That's like a 50 frame start of grab.
I
He
have no
killed
stamina.
me.
dodge it.
I didn't even get a
I
hit
killed
on
him.
him. Yo,
I
this
killed
guy.
him.
You can walk around him and I get grab.
I killed him. Yeah, I killed him. Don't worry.
Yeah, what the
I
hell? I
stun
didn't
locked
kill him
Gwyn.
yet.
Yo, that grab doesn't even do damage.
I stun locked
Um,
this man. Yeah, I'm not relighting that flame. I'm out of here. Bad ending.
There is
Yeah,
no
you
bet.
could-
Both
you could
endings are
just
the
do-
same.
You could just do that, bro. You could just not relight the flame, yo.
Yo,
And
Len
then
Trick was the
someone else
last
does
to beat
it,
this
yeah.
game. That guy sucks.
What are you talking about, bro? I beat this game already, bro.
It started me a new game plus instantly. What the
I'm,
hell?
s- I'm still in the catacombs, bro.
I still love that man. Oh, that was a good fight. That right there. Hardest
That
boss.
was a
Hell,
good
yo,
boss.
hardest boss fight. I killed that man in like 5 seconds.
Yo,
Freaking parried
How
him
much
with
does
the
the
hornet
parry
ring.
attack do to him?
So parry with the hornet ring was doing like it was like 3 parries to kill him,
Oh jeez. It's
and
OP.
he pretty much attacks like as he wakes up. So it was basically you parry him, he wakes up, you parry him, and he's dead.
Yo, I'm
'Cause you
in the
parry his first
dungeon
attack.
cell again.
Yeah, it starts you back.
Oh, so an auto new game plus.
Yeah, it doesn't even give you a chance.
lucky thing we did the DLC before, yo. That crap's retarded.
Yeah. Kill Asylum Demon
Yeah,
first try
that's what I was
now.
about to try. I gotta not have Haval set on to fight that man.
What do you
He'll
mean?
kill
You
me if I
stun
have
lock him.
Haval's on. I don't know. This is New Game Plus, man. We're in a
I'll
whole new
stun
world.
lock
Got him.
Yeah,
Damn,
we start
dude.
the fight and Gwyn jumps down.
him. Yeah, I'll kill him back. That's not hard.
Yeah, I do so much damage. Oh no! I 3-shot him.
Freaking Asylum Demon, bro.
How many souls do I get for that? He didn't give me any soul.
You could practically go to any part of the game in New Game Plus immediately, because you're pretty much strong enough.
too.
Yeah,
You're pretty
I'm
much strong
sure
enough to
you
do
can-
like.
You can go pretty much straight. Well, you have to do the whole Lord Vessel crap.
Yeah, you do have to do that, but by the way, let me tell you, Dark Souls 1, the after you reach to the Lord Vessel, like after Anorlando, this game sucks. Like really bad.
Yeah.
Like doing the Lord Vessels those are the worst parts of the game practically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Catacombs?
all the Lord Vessel boss fights suck.
Yeah. Thief sucks. Duke's Archive is like a terrible area as well. Like that area is like there's just nothing. Freaking Catacombs sucks. And Bed of Chaos sucks. That's like all of them. Like it's just suckish to go. You know, after that.
Yeah. The DLC was nice.
Yeah, the DLC is good.
Yeah, the DLC was alright actually.
Yeah, DLC is really good. I like the DLC a lot. The pacing was perfect in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
and
pacing's
DLC actually had like decent boss fights.
Yeah. Sanctuary Guardian was good. Artorias was good, and Manus was good, and Calamute was good.
Calmy was good minus the water.
Yeah, I don't know what the water section you're talking about actually.
There's only one little landmass. And the rest of it is water.
Do you slow down when you're walking in there?
A little bit. But the main thing for me was the roll, because I'm already in heavy
Oh.
armor.
Yeah, that wasn't a problem for me.
Yeah, because you guys fast roll. I'm already medium rolling, and in that shallow water, it's like pretty bad. Well, you know, I got it. Literally, the only thing I did to beat him in my last run of him was just to like keep aware of like where I was in the room and stay away from the water.
Dang.
That's the only thing I did.
Oh wow, your bonfire that you kindled in the first game is still kindled in New Game Plus. Bonfire stays kindled.
You know, apparently there's an NPC here in the asylum we never talked to.
There's Oscar.
No, not Oscar. It's someone you could trade with.
Is there?
Yeah.
I don't know if you have access to him this early on.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh wow, these
God
guys
damn
are
it.
doing some damage. Let me put on the balls and see how much they do.
Why do you guys call this man Haval?
Who?
Yeah.
That's who he is. He's Haval.
It's clearly Havel. Everyone
Nah.
says Havel. It's even spelled Havel.
Nah, it's Haval, yeah.
Why the hell do you guys say Haval?
That's our boy Haval. What do you mean?
Oh no.
People
I'm
call
gonna
him
kill
Havel?
Quaylite.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
actual name is Havel.
Oh.
But I've called him Haval when I first read it, so I've always called him Haval.
And
Haval
that
the Rock.
retard just agreed to you.
No, I felt like I've been calling him Haval like the entire time, and I played Dark Souls first.
You,
I don't know.
both of y'all are stoned. I'm gonna kill Quaylite first.
Yeah,
Mate.
I'm trying to rush to see how many bosses I can kill before this man kills Gwyn.
What are you talking about? Yeah, I killed that guy.
Did you not kill Gwyn yet?
I'm stuck, bro. This guy's hard.
Did you not
What the
kill Gwyn
hell?
yet? What the
He,
hell?
he attacked really fast, man. What am I supposed to do, yo? This is the hardest boss, man.
Just parry. What do you mean?
This is the hardest boss battle in the game, man.
Man's trying, yeah. He's struggling.
Yo, Clint is hard.
Yeah, Gwyn is easier than freaking Nito was. He's
Yeah.
easier than freaking Four Kings, yeah.
Well, the reason he's easier is just because you're so strong by the time you reach this part of the game. You know, like if you do Nito first, that could be really problematic, especially if you barely made it past Ornstein's mod.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Honestly, the reason Gwyn is so easy is because you're able to parry it. That and you're able to stun lock him.
I was about to
Like,
say,
we-
yo.
We both practically cheesed Gwyn.
I didn't cheat, yo. I worked to get this done.
Man equipped the Zui handler and hit him.
Yo, this is a plus 10 lightning. No, plus 5 lightning Z-Hander. Someone's
Yeah, I
yelling outside
crushed
my
that
house.
fool with a plus 15 electric club, yeah. That man got
Electric
stopped. Yeah.
I was gonna use the Great Club too.
Yeah, I think the Great Club does more damage than the Zui handler if you do it properly.
You probably.
Because the Great Club scales, like, I think it might be S scaling with strength. And I don't think the Zui handler will do that, even if you plus 15 it.
I think the Zui handler is still the best weapon in the game, though. Just because of that, you get it really strong, and then you put the element on it. I think it's the
Yeah.
only weapon that gets that strong.
No. In terms of strength, the Great Club is stronger. The reason Zweehander is the best is because of the range. That's what everyone said.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But because the club has B scaling on strength, Zweehander only has C. And,
Yeah, and then
the
when you
club's
plus
base
15
damage is
it,
higher.
Club goes to S scaling.
Oh yeah, see. That would be why.
Yeah. S scaling is
Yeah.
crazy talk. That's wild. Yeah.
On a weapon like that too.
Yeah.
Damn, these guys are actually doing damage to
Who?
me. The just the normal dudes in full Haval.
Oh yeah.
Where are you?
I'm about to fight Taurus, Steven.
Oh. I went to Light Town.
Oh, did you go straight to Blighttown?
Yeah.
Straight to
I don't
Blighttown.
I don't know if you could fight Quaylak, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Oh
You
yes,
could-
you could.
You can ring the second bell before you ring the first bell.
Yeah. That
Who's
is
to
true.
say it's the second bell?
Yeah.
It could be the first. Let's see.
I'm
how
going
much
to kill the
damage
Hydra
I can
after
do
this.
Steve. Man's gonna go fight freaking Calamite.
Nah, bro. The Hydra. And then I'll get my Dragon Tooth plus 10.
Oh no. I died.
Yeah, you suck.
Damn, they hit me, and it did like, my entire health bar. Just a normal
Who?
dude. A
Oh
normal one of
yeah,
the
yeah.
hollow soldiers.
Well, that's the thing. That's what they do. From new game to new game plus, they jack up the difficulty. Like, I mean, they jack up the scaling on everything like crazy, right? But from each successive new game plus, it's a lot less. Like the difference is a lot less. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think this is why Four Kings is so hard in New
Yeah,
Game
probably.
Plus. Because you can't just tank the hits anymore. He'll
Yeah.
probably destroy you.
Yeah. Havel the Rock, yo.
Yeah, I was getting destroyed in like Haval armor. In full
Yeah.
Haval.
You
So
gotta
like in
kill
anything
Haval
else,
again.
I was going to, but I wanted to do Taurus Demon first because that's an actual boss fight.
Haval is the hardest boss fight, bro.
Yeah, you just backstab that dude 20 times and he dies.
Nah, just unlock him.
You
Yeah,
could
I'll
probably
stun
actually stun
lock.
on him.
Yo, hell yeah.
I think
should
I've
try
stunned
that
him
with
before.
the club.
I think I've stunned him before. When he has his dragon tooth out only and not his shield, you can break through the dragon tooth. Like
Oh, yeah?
if you attack through it, like I've done that, so probably you can do it as well.
Dang.
Like that's the thing that happens.
Oh.
Do do do. Damn. Yeah.
Activate the power within the
He's still on half, or Gwyn.
What do you mean, bro?
Are
This
you
guy, I
still
told
fighting
you,
Gwyn, yeah?
this guy is the hardest boss battle in the game.
What the
Yeah.
hell? Are you like, you just
Oh.
jumping?
Like one shot at me.
Yeah, you get one shot. Yeah.
That's fine though. When I beat her the first time, she could one shot me because I was
Yo,
cursed.
I just one shot Taurus Demon.
Oh no. Yeah, I still do a lot of damage to Quay. Like
I
their
do a ton
damage
of
went
damage.
up, but their HP didn't do too much.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Ah, wait a minute. I didn't have my shield. Hold on. Calm down. Yo,
He's
you
using
need,
a shield.
you need 50 strength to use Haval's like full set properly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, to do his weapon and his shield like he does, his
Yeah.
shield has a 50 strength requirement to one hand.
Yeah. Val is kind of a
Easy.
legend.
Oh, dude, my game just went down to 2 frames.
Man was
Yeah,
investigating
Haval is like
Seek.
Haval is the boy. He's the Dragon Slayer.
Yeah. Which is weird, which is stupid again, because apparently dragons could only be killed by electric weapons. Yet everybody can just kill a dragon.
Yeah, well, the thing was
No,
that before
you just
dragons,
have to break the scales.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
that was the thing. Dragons, I just one-shot Haval, by the way. But dragons were invincible until freaking Gwyn developed the lightning tech to remove their armor.
but that's what I'm saying. But they're still dragons now. Are you saying Gwyn destroyed their armor?
Yeah.
Well, those dragons are weaker. They're not fully grown.
But
The
they would
dragons
still
now
have
are
the scales.
small.
I don't see why they wouldn't have the scales. And
I
in
think they come in when they're like fully.
and in Dark Souls
Bro.
3, you kill a dragon. Like you can't even pull the ancient dragon crap because in Dark Souls 3, I'm pretty sure you kill a dragon called the Ancient Dragon. With just
But
Is
they
that
don't
3
look
or
the
2?
same.
That's
That's the
3.
whole thing. Is in the intro scene they look way bigger.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
Like as big as you may think they are in the game, it like still looks bigger in the cutscene.
Oh yeah, you do fight the ancient dragon. I know who you're talking. That dude.
Yeah,
that
that's
you
actually the
one-shot.
Ancient Wyvern, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but I mean, you
Green
do
black
cheese
badge.
that dude. You stab him through the brain.
It shouldn't matter though.
Well, he's a wyvern, yo. He's not a dragon. Those are different.
That is also true. The dragon killed me.
Okay. Let's just run away.
Oh yeah, you went to Quaylag, right?
Nah, man.
Let me go kill Quaylag.
I'm at Gwyn.
Can I warp? I can't warp.
Hell no, you can't warp.
That's stupid, yeah. Let me keep my freaking Lord Vessel, man. Let me
Go
just
back to
play
Gwyn
that
immediately.
bullshit. Hell yeah, yeah. I'll kill that fool right now. Yeah. I'll parry. He didn't even hit me last time, yeah. You gotta hit me again.
Yeah.
I killed Quaylag.
Dang. Yeah, I one-shot her Volunteer, Steve.
And to kill Ceaseless Discharge, yeah, the hardest boss.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yo, I've done it. I'm the best at this game.
Did you beat Gwyn?
How many tries did it take?
I've bested Gwyn, bro. Yo, that guy was messing me up. So here's what was happening. Freaking, he would hit me, right? And then, like, his attacks, like, last for, like, a really long while before, like, you could roll or something, right? So what would happen is, because, okay, I'll roll the next attack, right? And, like, the game would, like, save my input and buffer it in at, like, the wrong time. Right? And I would roll right into the next attack and get like messed up. Like because he does like 5-hit combos. So like I would go in, get hit once and then just die. Get hit once and then just die. So I had to cheese this man, yo. I had to run.
Yeah, just parry.
I just freaking ran, bro. I win, bro. I'm not linking the flame, yo. That's retarded. This game is so stupid, bro. What the hell?
What do you mean, man? That crazy ending? Do you not hear the credit music?
Yeah,
That
I
crap
got a
was
crazy.
loud. I skipped it because of that.
I got a crazy ending, yo. Quit game.
Damn.
Game, yeah.
And I don't understand that. I don't understand that. By the way, in Dark Souls 3, all of those people linked the flame, right? And for some reason, did nothing with their lives. Like, just nothing. They just sat there.
What
They
do you freaking die when you link the flame. What do you mean?
Dude, what do you mean? They literally come back as undead. The undead curse doesn't stop.
No, they come back because you ring the bell.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Dude,
Yeah, so what it is, right? Is when you link the
here.
flame in Dark Souls 3, right? It's a whole thing. But when you link the flame in Dark Souls 3, you give your soul to the fire, right? So you're dead. When the fire needs to be relit, right? They freaking wake everybody up with the bell. So everyone that died is back, basically.
So, well, that's the thing. When they come back, why are they hollowed? What? That doesn't make any sense. Why don't they just be like, oh, we're back again. Time to freaking do this crap again, bro.
Because their whole purpose was to link it. Once
Yeah,
they
and
did it, they had
once
no more
they
purpose.
link the flame, I mean, the theory is
purpose
that linking the
continues.
flame is like complete pain and suffering. So they don't want to do it again, which is why they just leave and they hide.
I don't know. Like, where's that from? Has any of them said that? Like, where's that lore coming from? That's an assumption.
Dark Souls
I
in
mean,
general is stupid, man.
Yeah. Dark Souls in general, yeah.
By the way, Dark Souls 3 is specific because the people that come back that time, it didn't just ask for like the undead to rise again. It asked for the
All the
unkindled to rise again, which were people who attempted to link but didn't get the link or something like that, or weren't able to link it.
Yeah.
And for some reason, we, instead of just going hollow like all those other people who tried, right? We decide to do it again for some reason because our character's technically unkindled as well. Like it was a specific subset of people. So it's like what the hell? It's like what the actual hell?
Yeah, so the thing in Dark Souls 3 is that instead of like continuing to live life after like and going hollow, in Dark Souls 3 people actually die. And they get resurrected when the fire needs kindling.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, is that the people who survived the linking of the flame, like Andre and like all the other people who didn't make it, right? does everybody just die? Like, I literally do not understand. Why don't they just live their freaking lives? What happens to all the undead that survived?
That's
You know?
well, it's just an era, right?
No, it's just an error, right? But they don't ever like none of them ever change. Like they, they don't get any cool clothes. They don't like get any cell phones or
What do
crap.
you?
Like you see what I'm saying? Like nobody ever does anything.
Well, I mean,
Nobody,
they
literally.
advance like sorceries and crap.
But I
They
mean,
do get developed. Like the sorceries between Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 are very different.
I guess, but like that's such a small development. Like you'd expect it to be kind of wild, Like
I
for
mean,
for
the
because it's
world is
that many.
getting constantly destroyed, though. Could they really make
Well,
development
this is
in
the
that
thing.
kind of
This is the thing.
place?
It's massive. Like it's a long time between the linking of the flames. First of all, right? Second of all, these people have been alive like the entire freaking
Yeah,
time,
but
so they
the whole
survived.
thing is like the age is only advanced like at the moment the fire is lit.
Well, yeah, but that's
After
what I'm
that,
saying.
it just degrades.
You've got people who've survived the entire time, so they would essentially become leaders of like the new world.
Well,
So they
here's the
would still
thing.
have
Here's the
all the
thing, though.
knowledge,
The people
you know.
that survive the entire time aren't those types of people,
Well, yeah, I
right?
could agree with you there.
Because like you gotta remember Gurren Lagann, right?
Yeah,
You know freaking Simone, right?
yeah,
He's the type to be a leader, right? But there
yeah.
comes a time when your people don't need you anymore,
Yeah, I
right?
could agree with that. I could agree with that.
So there's a time and a place for a type of leader, which is why they don't last forever. They'll go hollow, right? That's what happens to every leader is that they outstay their welcome and they go hollow, right? Someone like Andre, right? Man is literally just a simple blacksmith his entire life, right? Which is why he never goes hollow. He's fulfilling his purpose every day.
Yeah, I could see that argument that those kind of people like are just like
They
they
can't last.
yeah they just chill out like in the new world they just chill out. Still seems kind of retarded to me though. Still seems kind of retarded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
looks
mean this
ugly.
game is retired. I don't know why I'm trying to defend the lore with this game.
No, but it's just that the defense of the lore, right, is just all based on assumption. It's just like we're assuming that nobody's like that. None of the survivors are like that, and none of them will ever have a change of heart ever.
Yeah.
Weird.
In the Souls games that we've played, right? The closest we've had to that was Gwyn, right? Because Gwyn doesn't go like properly hollow.
Yeah.
What he does is that he touches the flame and then is scared to fully link the flame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it is established that linking the flame is
Like,
absolutely
really?
horrifying to once you've done it, which is why we're here, is because he doesn't want to actually link the flame. He touches it, and he gets spooked.
So why does he fight us?
He went hollow.
I guess he did.
Because he was sealed in there. So
Yeah,
he
it's
didn't
the
have
same
anywhere to go
thing that
anyway.
happens to Vendrick in Dark Souls 2.
But I think the Dark Souls 2 story is actually completely different. Like, Ianvis was reminding me about what it's like. Like the beginning intro scene to Dark Souls 2 is like, it's unrelated to like everything.
Yeah,
He's
so
like,
Dark
you're-
Souls 2 is more associated with, so you remember Manus, right?
Yeah.
So Manus is the father of the Abyss, right?
Yeah.
He didn't create the Abyss, but he's the one that propagates it.
Yo, I
Yeah.
killed Ceaseless
Right?
Discharge.
And when you kill Manus, right, what happens is that he spawns like multiple entities out of himself. And those entities, one of them is Trikin Nishandra.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he spawns the Daughters of Chaos.
Oh.
Yeah,
But just the
and
intro
Dark Souls
cuts to
2
Dark
pretty
Souls.
much follows that's what Dark Souls 2 is, including the DLCs.
yeah, it
following
just
the
follows their
Daughters of
family
Chaos.
story or whatever.
Yeah, because you have Nishandra and you have Old Iron King and all that crap.
Yeah. But that's the thing. In Dark Souls 2, it's like the intro it doesn't have anything to do with flames or anything like that. It's like just a dude looking for something, and he falls into like that world. I have to rewatch the cutscene, the intro cutscene for.
He goes in a whirlpool,
He
yo.
goes in a whirlpool or something like that. Like he gets transferred to like a different world or something, in search or something.
Man gets animated.
Yeah. Um, I'll watch the intro cutscene right now. Yeah, I have that game.
Yo, don't do that.
Do I have it? Did I
That's
download
cheap.
it actually?
No, no.
I don't think I downloaded it.
Yeah, I rang the first bell.
Yeah, I rang the first bell.
Man, it's ringing bells, bro.
Why am
didn't
I
do-
still playing this game?
It's a
Yo.
good game, man.
Yeah, I'm just killing everybody first try.
Okay, let me download Dark Souls 2. So, are we flushing Mario?
No. Aura is. Me
I
and you will
mean,
finish
I'm
it.
just playing it when you're playing it. Alright, when you finish the game, I finish the game.
Well, that's what I'm saying is, first of all, Aura's retarded. Second of all, I think we should only focus on 2 games.
Yeah, I mean, we pretty much are right now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Dark Souls 2 and Pokemon. That's why, like, Mario, like, you could just play it if you want to, but the fun of Mario is playing it together, so it's like, that's why I
Yeah.
would just rather focus on Pokemon. I'm installing Dark Souls 2 right now, actually.
Yeah, we should probably just beat Mario, me too. Because, like, I'm at the end of the game. I don't want to.
Yeah. I guess we'll just play it until you beat it then.
I mean, honestly, you could too. Just.
I don't mind beating it, but I don't really find a point if
Because Aurora is
isn't
still
gonna...
playing it. He's just not gonna go to the very end.
Yeah, I'm not actively trying to beat it. Alright.
He'll try to get as far as he can, but he
Yeah.
won't. He won't go to the end. It's only until both of us are done. So I mean, it can still work.
Yeah, start downloading Dark Souls 2. Yo, I can't wait to play this game. I'm actually excited.
Man, you're the only one that hasn't installed Dark Souls 2.
Nah, I didn't install that crap.
You didn't install it?
No, I want to delete Dark Souls 1 first. I don't have space.
Oh yeah, let me delete
Oh
this
yeah,
one.
let me do that.
Oh yeah, so temporarily,
All three of us.
before we have like any
You're
knowledge
a
of Dark
robot.
Souls 2,
Stop
right?
talking.
Yeah.
So before
Okay,
we
good.
have proper knowledge of the other Souls
you're still a
games,
robot.
right?
Mhm.
What the hell, man?
Nah, that's just on his end, not
Oh, okay. So before we have proper knowledge, right? What would you rate this game? What would you rate Dark Souls 1?
Okay, I
Oh,
wanna
Dark Souls 1?
like write this thing out before I give my opinion on it. I was telling Electric this the other day. I don't mind this game, and I can definitely see why it's like a classic for a lot of reasons. But yeah, I want to like have it worded out beforehand and like clearly explain.
Yeah.
everything.
I'll give you my review right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
like-
give my review as well. You go first.
Dark Souls 1, right? The story of Dark Souls 1.
Dark Souls.
You start in a cell, right? And you're a dude. First of all, you get this
Uninstall
cutscene,
this
right?
game.
And it's like, whoa, it's like dragons and like lightning bolts. And then that's crazy. And then you start in a cell, right? And then you do some crap. And then you get taken away by a hawk. And then you do some crap. And then you ring a bell. And then you do some more crap, and then you ring another bell, right? And all the while, you're just doing crap and pressing buttons and dying and like living again. And then pressing more buttons. Without like, you're not really learning anything. Because the first thing you learn is like, you know what I'll do? I'll just go through this stupid game slowly, bro. That's the only thing you learn. And after that, there's no more learning, right? And then you click more buttons, and then like you finish the game, and then that's it. Solid like 5 out of 10.
That's pretty good.
Damn.
Solid 5 out of 10, yeah.
Alright. So, Dark Souls 1.
Dark Souls 1.
So, I mean, So let's start without comparing it to the other games first. If I just came into this
Yeah.
game, right? No knowledge of the other games, right? I mean, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure I still would have found the Haval set, right? And once you get the Haval set, the game becomes not a challenge. The game is never a challenge really in the first place, which is what it advertises itself as. In advertising, it advertises as a hard, difficult game, all right? Which I don't feel like it
Yeah.
is, especially
Uh-huh.
once you have some level of understanding of like the mechanics of the game, which I can see people having
Yeah.
problems with the game, like especially with equip load and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
If some people are like, "Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
just
could
have to
definitely.
wear like the strongest armor, right?" And then
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
they're like super fat rolling like early
Yeah.
on, right?
Because this is the thing about that. You start based on what you start the game with, you start the game fat rolling. So you
Yeah,
could never understand that there's anything different from fat rolling, which is what happened to us.
yeah. So if you don't have any knowledge of the game, sure,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
game can be difficult, but that's due to lack of knowledge mostly. Like also if you don't know about the Ring of Favor and Protection, you don't know about Haval's Ring. Hell,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
might not even like figure out how embers work properly. How to
Yeah, no.
upgrade your weapons
In
in
the
craft, right?
Yeah, hollowing, like you'll hollow the first time, see nothing change, and be like, why would I ever use my humanity for
Yeah.
this? You know?
Not kindling bonfires, right? Stuff
Bonfires, yeah,
like
yeah.
that makes the game a lot harder for you. Right? So the
Okay,
game
but kindling bonfire, you could figure out very easily.
You could figure it out. You could just clicking around,
you could
right? So
figure
let's
it
say
out, right? But
No, no, like if you click the option, it tells you you're not.
that you need to reverse hollowing. I
Yeah,
agree, right?
and then you just
But
use humanity, or you click reverse hollow, and it says you need a
and it'll be
humanity.
like
yeah.
Yeah, like that
you
one
need
is very
humanity.
intuitive.
Yeah, I can agree with
That
you
one
on
is easy,
that.
but my main opposition against it is that when I played Dark Souls 1 the first time, I didn't know about that.
I never knew
But
about
I
that.
I
played
mean,
the entirety
to
I
an
played Dark Souls 1
experimental player,
initially.
though.
Yeah, to an experimental player, they'll find it. I mean, to an experimental player, they probably wouldn't have problems
Yeah,
with this game in the
Yeah.
first place. But to like a more average player that's just like, hey, let's
yeah,
play
yeah.
this game, and they don't know anything about it, and they're not going to be like, oh, let me take off all my armor and see how I move. Right? That's not something that
Yeah,
crosses a lot of people's mind. Or it's like, let me
yeah, yeah.
hold on to my humanities and increase my item discovery. That's something
And
that doesn't
again,
come across people's
and that's
minds.
the other thing. To an experimental player, like Dark Souls
Um,
1 is like so easy.
okay,
It's
but
unbelievable how easy
equipment
it
load is another thing. You could intuitively know that it's the weight of your stuff that's making you fat,
is.
bro.
Not, and the reason you
I
can't
wouldn't think
intuitively
so.
know,
Because
the
the
reason you
most
can't
basic
intuitively know,
armor that you start with will make you
it,
fat roll.
it will make you fat roll, and you'll have nothing, right?
Yeah,
Like
but like
you don't
when you
understand. Like if you
actually
don't,
put heavy armor on, you will clearly see a distinct difference in roll when you fall on your butt, right?
this is what I
And at
mean,
that
right?
point, you'll realize it's like, okay, it's my armor.
And this exact same thing happened in Demon Souls, right? You start fat rolling, and then when you put on heavy armor or heavy weapon, you fat roll, and you're like, oh, obviously there's a problem here. So you go back because you think that's normal. You have to understand, we have Haval's Ring. We know that increasing endurance increases equip load, which causes it. Which is the stat that matters with it, right? So we know all of these things. Let me tell you, if you don't have Haval's Ring and you put on like a greatsword, you immediately fattest roll. Like there's no question about it. If you start this game and you pick up Zui Handler, you will think it's a useless weapon because you literally fattest roll like immediately. It's just that head. Like it's really
Nah, you don't
bad.
fattest roll with it.
Like rolling is like really bad because if you can't roll properly, the game becomes like very annoying. You know.
Yeah, especially early on. But the
Yeah.
game is really difficult if you don't fast roll up until
No.
Anorlando. After Anorlando, you could just Haval, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. You could just.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that's a fair judgment because I was never fast roll in my entire playthrough of this, like ever.
But that's what I'm saying, right?
And
You're
the other
never.
thing is like, here's the thing: if you put heavy armor on and you see that you're getting a fatter roll, intuitively you're gonna want to think to take off armor, even go lighter than what you were wearing originally, to see if you can faster roll. And again, it's not honestly, I don't believe roll really matters in this game. It really doesn't.
No, definitely, it 100% matters. Like, if you're just playing the game
Oh.
regularly, like, it definitely,
See,
that's the only thing.
and
That's really the only thing
I
that
was gonna bring
matters.
this up in my review. Is that because I have previous experience with like Monster Hunter and games like this, but you don't need a lot of iframe. You need the first 2 iframes of your roll. I could fattest roll and beat this game very easily, and I think anyone
Well, yeah,
can, because you only ever need
that's
the first 2 iframes.
that's what I'm saying. That's you. That's you. Yeah,
Yeah,
anybody
yeah.
could do that, but you just have to practice it enough. But I don't think that that's really an argument, because
Yeah,
you
that's
could
not
also
what
beat Dark Souls
people
2
are
with a
going
spoon,
to do,
and
right?
anybody can do that,
But
right?
but
So,
that's
like,
what I'm saying. I don't think it's in general that hard though. I really don't. Like it's not like
well,
this like
No.
very
Here's the
you,
thing. Here's the baseline of what I use for Dark Souls, right? When you look up videos on Dark Souls, right, and you start reading comments, you start
Yeah.
to see how long people actually take doing things.
yeah,
Like
I've
I've
really
seen
do not
comments of
understand.
people spending months fighting freaking Calamite, right? People getting stuck on Nito, like people actually getting stuck on Four Kings.
For a really, really extended period of time. You have to understand,
Yeah.
right? You have to understand that things compile on each other. So you're thinking, oh, I could just fat roll and I'll beat this game. But you also have Sweet Handler, which is doing a lot of a lot of damage.
Yeah.
When people start fat rolling and stuff like that, most likely what they're gonna do is lower their armor, right? And also
Yeah.
lower the
What
weapon, which does less damage,
yeah,
which
and a
forces
lot
them
of the
to
time
encounter
as
the
well is when people start the game, they start fat rolling in normal armor
in
and
normal
using a
armor.
normal weapon,
A normal weapon,
like
exactly.
just a normal longsword, right?
Yeah.
So if you have a casual weapon that's not doing a lot of damage and you're fat rolling, right, it
And you're
becomes a
fat
lot
rolling.
more rough.
And then that means that you're forced to encounter bosses, and the boss fights last a lot longer, which
Yeah.
makes Estus more of a problem
And then
immediately,
one
which
of
makes
the
all of these things more of a problem.
Yeah,
You know.
and one of the biggest other things, right, is that we all came into this game with a specific build, right?
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest things. If you don't come into this game with a specific build, you can absolutely make the game like 10 times harder for yourself if you level up the wrong stat.
hard.
Like if you start leveling up
Yeah,
faith
yeah.
and then you don't do miracles, or you start leveling up like adaptability or some dumb thing that increases resistance.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Oh
You
my
can end up
God,
making the game a lot harder for yourself
Super hard, super
if you
hard.
just don't know.
You gotta imagine, we never wasted like a single level up point, like a single one, right? And let me tell you, this game is really harsh about, first of all, no respec early on. I think there's only
Can you
one
even
place.
respec ever?
I think you can. There's one place that you can go to respec, but it's much later in the game. First of all, that's number one, the bad thing. Number two, the soul hike for levels is serious, bro. It's like
Yeah.
it's bad. The soul
Honestly,
hike is bad.
once you pass like 30, you start needing like 20,000 souls plus for like a
one
level up.
But this is what I'm saying. The game in general is not hard. Like I told Aura this before. The only reason you die so much in this game is because of memes and that you can't sight read. But once you know it's there, you just don't die.
Well,
I
that's
don't
what
know,
I'm
like,
saying.
Well,
I
when
don't
you
know if I
compound
can
that
really,
with
like,
lack of knowledge,
With lack of knowledge, it's a problem. You see, the
well,
only
yeah,
thing
yeah, that's what I'm
we're-
saying. Is the
we're
whole
not-
issue is always lack of knowledge. You just get hit by some random crap enemy hiding somewhere and just insta die. That's always been the game. And that's not even a difficulty thing. That's just the game being stupid, right? In terms of the
well, that's what
difficulty
we're
of the
saying.
game,
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
think the game is difficult in
No,
any way.
yeah,
Well, that's what I mean. That's what we're trying to say, right? Is that
the game
that
itself isn't difficult,
it
but for a
isn't
lot of people, it becomes difficult.
it
They
becomes
make the game
difficult
difficult.
due to the
Okay,
stupidity due to the stupidity of the instructions, like critical things.
Yeah,
They
because
do
they don't
not tell you.
explain anything to you.
Yeah,
Promise.
No, no,
they
and
don't explain it.
I'll 100% agree with that. 100% agree that the game doesn't explain anything to you. But
Yeah.
the reason I can't take other people struggling in this game as a reasonable, like, answer for why this game is hard is because people are stupid, bro. People struggle with Tekken. People struggle with Mega Man. People wanted Crash Bandicoot to get nerfed. I can't take what they say with any kind of grain of salt. I really
Well,
can't.
and this is the thing. This is the thing. This is why I give them a free pass with Dark Souls, because in games like Mario and stuff like that, that is traditionally difficult, the mechanics of the game, you know all the mechanics immediately. Jump,
Right.
move right and left, and that's it. So you have all the tools. You don't have to like think outside the box or anything like that. You just use
Yeah.
the tools that you're just. It's there's never a moment in like Mario where it's like, whoa, you could do that. That never happens,
Um.
right? So people not knowing that, right? It's their fault.
Okay.
It's just they're not
Here's the other
executing
thing
known
too.
things,
Right.
you know.
No. Again, and I agree. I say that the instructions of the game can just screw you over, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. One of the things you guys said was the stats. You can completely go into the wrong stats. Whilst you're leveling up, this is like the only game I've seen that they actually show you what each stat does. Like, in terms of, like, what element resistance you get, what damage increase, equipment load, stamina health increase. So I don't know. Like,
Well,
even if
so
you were
they
to
tell
screw
you,
up the first,
but they
even
still
if
don't.
you were to screw
Okay,
up the first few levels, right? And I'm talking about like the first 20 levels. You have so many souls by the end of the game. Like, I didn't know what to do with my souls. That's how many I had. Like, I
Okay,
over leveled to an extreme amount because of
here's the thing, and I'll comment on both of those points. And Aurora probably has the same comment, right? If you've watched like Limit Breakers, this is what I'm saying. Like if you watch Limit Breakers, Dark Souls stats, like what they show you, you would never know what any of those things mean. Like when you see numbers going up, you have no clue what any of that crap means. Like for example,
Mhm.
in Dark Souls 3, lava does not do fire damage.
Okay.
That's a thing that happens. So you'll
But
you'll think in your mind like, holy crap, yo, I'm facing this thing. Probably I should upgrade this, and it doesn't work to the extent that you think it will
right,
work.
right.
It may not work at all. So like
But sure,
you know,
but those are like technicalities. I'm talking about like of the basics of the basics. You know what health, what increases health, what increases
sure,
stamina, and what increases regular damage or magic damage. You at
but
least
that's
know
the
the
thing.
things that directly correspond to what your character can do,
the
like
the best
immediately.
resistance to all of those things is immediately health, but you can
Health,
assume
yeah.
that, hey, if I increase resistance, probably this will help me like
yeah.
substantially.
So
So you
Yeah.
put like a good solid 3 4 and it does nothing,
yeah.
and it like
So let's
actually does
say right, you
nothing.
start the game right. One of the first enemies you encounter after Firelink, right, is a freaking rat, right? And then you
Yeah.
fight that rat and you get poisoned and you're like, damn, this crap lasts like a minute and I'm taking damage and I'm dying. I need to
Yeah.
go into adaptability, right? And
Mhm.
then a short while later, you find an entire pack of rats under a bridge and you're
Yeah.
like, damn, I'm going to need more adaptability,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So then you start going into adaptability, and it's a completely wasted stat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing like that is that Dark Souls doesn't properly explain what the levels do. Sure, it tells you, oh, this increases your health. This
Yeah.
increases your The damage numbers in Dark Souls don't mean anything.
Don't mean
Your
it. Like it's
AR
Yeah.
crazy.
doesn't mean how much damage you're going to do.
Yeah.
All you know is that it's going up. You don't know
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
much higher it's going. They don't explain
Yeah.
that to you. They don't explain that faith is
But
specifically
I
only
feel
for
like it's
miracles,
fine.
and it's really
Just
not gonna
knowing
help
that
you
it goes
anywhere
up,
else.
I think that's fine enough.
Well. That's what I'm saying. You think
But
this?
then
This is
you don't have the knowledge to compare it properly to other stats.
Well,
Right?
yeah.
any
How are
But
you
but
going to
that's what I'm saying.
compare that
This is like
properly
the
to like
more like
adaptability?
advanced set of things, right? When you're trying to like optimize everything.
well,
Like,
and
you
this
don't
is
need to optimize your stats to like get through the game, you know.
And while I agree, right, the point of it is that if you play the game blind, right, and you go through certain thought processes, right, you can end up wasting a lot of levels on things you will never need.
Yeah,
And
and
because you've wasted those levels, right, in the spot that you are in the game, it is limiting to you on all the other things that you can
yeah,
do because you wasted levels here.
Yeah.
Now you don't have enough strength and dex to wield these weapons that are actually good, right? But now you're stuck with like the starting weapon. I am sure people get stuck with like the starting weapon for
yeah,
like and just change their weapon like once and it's like a suckish weapon and they're just stuck with it for like a
yeah.
while unless they farm like a ton of souls.
That's what it
Yeah.
really comes down to is the beginning half of the game. Before you pass Anne Orlando, that's where the stats actually make the game hard. That's why
Yeah,
people think Ornstein and Smog are like the hardest bosses in the game.
Yeah.
Is
yeah,
because that's before they're actually able to get levels properly. That's why
yeah,
people
yeah,
think Capper Demon is a nightmare, right?
yeah, yeah,
And then
exactly. Can you?
the other thing as well is that when we played, we knew which weapons we were going for as well, right?
Immediately.
You
Yeah.
looked up, right, the
Yeah.
best two-handed weapon to use, and you used Zui Handler, and we knew that the Black Knight Straight Sword is one of
It
the
was
best weapons to
best weapon.
use,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
Honest.
also, like
Okay.
Black Knight is
I didn't look up a build for this game. I
well, you
didn't
didn't
do
look up a
anything.
build, but we
But you
knew. Well,
looked up.
we knew
The
which
only
weapon.
thing I looked up was the Takai thing, and I didn't even use that. And the
And then
Clarenti ring, and I didn't even use it.
and then this is the other thing too. This is the other thing. You could see a weapon, right? Think that it's good, right? Because you don't have the stats to will be like, holy crap, that does a lot of damage. Upgrade the crap to use that weapon. Figure out that the moveset sucks, right? But now that you've invested so many points, right, into utilizing that weapon, you can't just go switch back to some other crap, right? And this comes to my other point with the whole souls thing. Oh, you had so many souls. We had so many souls because we always upgraded the correct thing every single time.
Yeah,
Like
if you're
we
upgrading other things.
think about
I
this.
don't
We
know.
never farmed ever in this
But, like,
entire game.
I
And
like.
this game is known
But that's
for like
the thing,
farming
I
for souls.
capped
Yeah.
out. I didn't just like, even if I did just upgrade the things I needed, I capped out on everything like a long time ago. And I
Well,
still
yeah.
had like a lot of
That's what I
extra.
mean. That's what I mean. Like you upgrade like the correct
Yeah.
things like
Um,
every
And, I
single
mean,
And
time.
the
So
thing
the
with the
other
weapon
thing,
too is, again, because the game is built in a way that you can beat every boss with every weapon. Sure, like it can be very difficult depending on your crap. It doesn't change the fact that you can't beat it. So I don't consider like accidentally committing into a weapon as like a
well,
problem of the game.
I don't think the game is they didn't intentionally make the game to be beaten with every weapon.
Yeah, you
There's
force it.
very certainly certain weapons that the
That do
entire
much better.
game you'll have a much harder time doing
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, for sure, you can beat the game barehanded, right? If you
Sure.
wanted, doing 1 damage to every enemy, right? You can do, the game isn't intended for you to do that, but you can. Right? If you see
Yeah.
a weapon that looks cool, like if you see like the candlestick dagger, right? And you're like, damn, yeah, this crap has fire damage, and then you use it and you upgrade it, and you're like, damn, this is doing okay-ish damage, right? And you don't know what good damage is. That's the other thing.
You
People
actually
don't know
looks
you
like
can
yeah.
one-shot half the bosses in the game, right?
Yeah.
And you think it's
That's
doing
another
good
thing.
damage, you'll have a rough time in the whole game.
Holy crap, that's another thing. That's a good point he brings up about upgrading crap. You could upgrade weapons, use up your Titanite, right? On crappy weapons, right? And just not have access. Nowhere,
Yeah.
like,
Now,
you
the
don't know where
Titanite,
you
I
get
will
more Titanite.
100% agree. Titanite is a stupid mechanic.
That is crazy.
It's a very stupid mechanic.
When you consider that people have problems with like gargoyles and Capra and stuff like that, like early on in the game, right? These bosses are not difficult, right? But when you
Yeah.
consider that people have struggles with these enemies, you can imagine how like whacked out, like you could play Dark Souls brain dead and beat those enemies. Like
Yeah.
like you don't even have to think about like like strategies and crap like that. And that's what most people are gonna do. And if that means that they're still not succeeding,
But-
it's just depending on like their build and stuff
But yeah,
like that. and
but
how they
this is
set
what
up
I'm saying. This
and,
always goes back to my point that the game isn't difficult. It's always just the retarded mechanics of the game or how the game has been built. The game itself, though, I don't think is difficult.
Well, yes, I agree. But my
Yeah.
thing about it is that it's too easy to go down the retarded
Yeah, yeah.
mechanics, the path of retarded mechanics. It's
That's
like,
why people
Yeah.
think Dark Souls is hard, right?
yeah,
That's why the
yeah,
majority of the population thinks it's hard. Is
yeah.
because
Yeah,
Because let me
yeah.
tell
they
you,
didn't go down the right path.
on your first playthrough, bro, you could think this game is impossibly difficult. Like you're doing no damage to gargoyles,
Yeah.
and they're freaking like doing like fire setups that cover the entire screen. That's like impossibilities that you're dealing
Yeah.
with, and you're like,
And then
how am I supposed to beat this? You know,
yeah.
how am
Yeah.
I
And then
supposed to beat
the other thing is that people don't know like a decent order to do the bosses as well,
this? Yeah.
right? You
Oh,
can
jeez.
But
stumble
that's what I mean.
upon
Like, could you
Nito
consider the
first
game
try.
hard for just being poorly built? I don't think I can.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. The game is not hard.
The
It's just
game is
Yeah.
poorly
not
built.
hard. It's
Like,
just
Yeah.
very poorly made. That's the
eh,
point we're coming back to here.
yeah.
Is that it's not
This is
intrinsically hard. It's just that since the game is so poorly built, a majority of the population believes the game is hard.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And you have to understand that the way we played, I give it a 5 out of 10, right? But the way we played it is the most fun you could possibly play
Yeah.
Dark Souls. Like actually, like the
Yeah.
absolute most fun, and that's what you get. There's a lot worse, a lot less fun
Yeah.
you could have playing this game. Holy crap, there's a lot less fun you could have playing it. You could just freaking get lost, not even know where you have to go, you know, like random crap, like on top of everything we've spoken about. Like it could get a lot worse. This is the best it gets, you know.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the pacing if you get stuck on bosses and crap like that? Oh my god, dude. Jesus.
You remember when I went to freaking Witch of Izalith, right? And
Yeah.
I just broke the wrong one. And I spent
Yeah,
the
yeah.
entire stream doing that boss, right?
Yeah.
Imagine that just scaled up to every boss in the game.
Every
right?
single boss in the game. Yeah. Every single boss in the game. It's like a slog, you know. But that's what I'm saying. It's definitely not hard. It's just easy to go down
Yeah.
the wrong path. It's like in Mario. The only thing that you have to watch out for is coming into contact with enemies with everything other than the bottom of your feet,
And
right? And
this is what I
if
would
you don't,
get to is in my review is that's where this game would lose pretty much only that's only where this game will lose its point, and for me at least, is just because of poor instructions, really,
Yeah.
and how cheap it is with all the gimmicks and
Yeah.
like non-sight readable things.
And that's what I'm saying. Mario is a game that has no instructions as well. Like there's no instructions in Mario. Like none. They don't tell you how to do anything, right?
Yeah.
But you learn very quickly that you know what, I'm not gonna come into contact with enemies, and that's it, and that's all you need to know,
Yeah,
and you can play the game perfectly fine. There's no leading you in like wrong directions and stuff like that. Like you can't be misled in Mario. You know, everything
killed
is
that Hydra, yo.
perfectly intuitive. You know, but in Dark Souls, nothing is perfectly intuitive. Like, let me tell you, that crap is real. Like, for example, let's say you didn't know that you had to get a freaking ring or something to traverse like lava and stuff in Dark Souls, and you upgrade a resistance trying to do that crap, yo. Holy crap! That Jesus Christ, you'd be screwed. You know. There's a lot of things like that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Imagine fighting ceaseless discharge, right? Not knowing that there was a cheese spot for it, and you have like crappy gear, bro. Impossible
Yeah.
boss fight. Like
Yeah.
an actual impossible boss fight. You know.
Yeah, that's what I was coming back to. Is the next part of my review was going to be rating the bosses. And I'll start off by rating them, not comparing them to other Souls games, just the bosses in and of themselves, right? So, a lot of the bosses, like I would say, maybe a fourth of the bosses are like reskins of bosses
Yeah,
that you fight.
it's pretty
A
bad.
fourth or a fifth of the bosses are literally the same boss, right? All of them are just demons, like
Yeah.
Asylum Demon reskin.
Yeah.
All right, that's one of the issues. Another
There's
issue.
3 asylum demons. Yeah.
3 Asylum Demons.
Yeah, 3 of the bosses in the game, 3
Are
of the
asylum.
mandatory bosses in the game
Are
are
exactly.
Asylum Demons.
Oh,
Well,
well,
it's
no,
2.
Rusty
It's 2.
Iron. Yeah, Rusty Iron.
Oh
is
yeah,
in
yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's 2.
Well,
But-
Rusty Iron is important for the deaths.
Not
It,
really.
it,
Honestly,
it's
not
you
really.
don't need it for Blighttown, but it's really helpful. Most people don't even know that that place exists, to be honest.
Yeah.
Um,
So
but the point remains. The point
yeah,
remains.
the
Yeah.
point remains that they're reskinning bosses,
Yeah.
right?
Wait, who else did they reskin other than
Well,
Asylum Demon?
um, freaking like what they do is they use bosses like as like enemies and stuff like that.
Oh well, yeah, Taurus Demon and Capra
Yeah.
Yeah.
Demon.
And that's the other thing, right? That's the other thing is that Taurus Demon, right? It's not just about like perfect reskinning. It's about enemies being like very similar. Taurus Demon and Capra Demon and Asylum Demon are like almost like the exact same thing. Like huge club enemy that have like the same like angled attacks and like it's like exactly the same thing. Like
Yeah.
you're right in your alley. Um, who else? Which other boss fights feel like exactly the same thing? It's what are even the boss fights in this game,
Yeah.
bro?
And then so continuing with bosses, right?
Oh, Gargoyles. They reskinned Gargoyles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gargoyles is reskinned. Capra
yeah,
Demon, Asylum Demon, Taurus. All the demons are reskinned.
yeah.
Every single one of them. And
Other
Moonlight
than that,
Butterfly too.
oh well, yeah.
That's the next boss I was gonna go into. Moonlight Butterfly is just a terrible boss.
Yeah, it's just awful.
So you have Moonlight Butterfly as a boss. That's just awful, right?
Yeah.
After Moonlight Butterfly, right, you can fight Sif. Sif is an alright boss. He's pretty
Yeah.
cool, right?
Sif
He's
is,
honestly most of his cool comes from his lore, but the
yeah.
boss fight itself is alright. Right? That's the first like alright boss. I'll
Yeah.
give Dark Souls one, right?
I
Then you
mean,
fight
Taurus Demon and Gargoyles are right. Dude. I don't see
no,
an
I
actual
mean
problem.
Well, I cheese
Taurus Demon. The only
Taurus Demon you
annoying thing
cheese
about
every
him
time.
was the arrow dudes on top. But that's not.
Yeah.
I don't consider that a problem because you can kill him before the fight starts.
I mean, my thing with Taurus Demon is that that's a cheese boss. You
Yeah,
kill him
Taurus-
by stabbing him in the head 2 times and then he dies. Right?
Yeah.
That's not even a boss
I mean,
fight.
sure,
That's
you
a
can
bad
argue
boss.
that he's a weak boss, sure, but that doesn't. I don't think that makes him a bad boss.
I mean, he's bad because that's just what you do to him.
Yeah.
That's how
And
you
if-
beat him.
And if
right?
you
Sure,
don't
you
know
can
that,
fight him legit, right? Or you could just do it that way.
yeah,
I'll consider that like the legit way to beat the boss.
yeah. Fighting him legit is also retarded because you have no space.
Yeah.
I fought him
so that's
legit, and
That's
I don't
because you
think it was bad.
staggered him.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I didn't even like get to stun lock him. I just fought him, and it wasn't that
Yeah.
bad, honestly. I don't. As long as the boss fight
Honestly,
doesn't have anything stupid or cheap
No,
to it,
no.
I'm fine.
Taurus Demon is pretty bad. Like
Yeah.
if you actually fight him, he's pretty
Yeah.
because you get knocked off like a lot.
The
Oh
edge.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, you
you,
can
You get
go
knocked
off
off
the
the
wall.
ledge a lot. It's a
That's
cheese
true,
boss,
That's true.
right?
yeah, yeah.
Which is why you
Um,
just cheese him every time, right?
Yeah.
Ceaseless Discharge is another cheese boss.
Ceaseless
Yeah.
sucks.
There's
Capra
so many
Demon
cheese
sucks.
bosses in this
Quelaag
game.
is actually like a decent boss.
Yeah,
I
Quelaag's
don't-
a decent
Quelaag's like you're
Cheese.
pretty much in there fighting the whole time, right?
Quelaag,
Quelaag's alright.
Sif, all the DLCs was there for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
DLC bosses are good.
I don't even
Gwyn is
like gargoyles.
fine.
I think the gargoyles boss battle sucks because
Gargoyles is whack.
if both gargoyles come out and start fire breathing, like spamming fire breath and stuff like that, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah,
Like
all
there's
the
actually
dual bosses in this
Oh
game
yeah,
are whack.
screw all the dual bosses. You can
All
suck
the
up
dual
that
bosses
one.
are gargoyle.
What is
Um,
Gwendolyn? Gwendolyn was fine.
yeah, Gwendolyn's fine.
I mean, Gwendolyn, I don't consider that a great boss because it's just a sorcerer.
No,
and you
yeah,
kill it
Gwendolyn.
really fast.
But I mean,
Gwendolyn
yeah,
is
but that's how
fine.
you'd imagine like a mage fight would be, right? Them keeping range and you doing a crap ton of damage to them because they're
yeah,
glass
she
cannon.
doesn't even have like any. She doesn't have anything unique about her. Is the thing.
Yeah,
The
she's
whole
not a
fight
good boss
itself is
battle.
kind
She's
of
just like
unique.
whatever.
Not really.
well,
She's
I-
like, well, you're not.
Okay, like here's the
humanity.
thing, right? I'm not.
So when you're
I'm
humanity,
not looking for good boss battles. I'm just looking for not bad boss battles.
Yeah, well, sure,
Right.
yeah.
Because if we're talking about good boss battles,
honestly,
the only good boss battles are the DLC. Everything else sucks, right? I'm talking about just not bad boss
well,
battles.
the reason I don't think Gwendolyn is good, right, is because you can get invaded, right, when you're humanity, right? And whenever you get a sorcerer invader, it's literally the exact same thing as Gwendolyn. That's the thing. Like just normal
Um,
dudes play exactly the same as the Gwendolyn boss fight. And that's my issue with it, is that she's literally just a normal sorcerer. And she does
Yeah.
nothing unique.
Yeah.
um,
I mean, I think Quelaag is actually like a good boss battle.
Yeah, Quelaag is
Quelaag
actually
is good.
a decent one.
Yeah, I think Quelaag is actually a good boss battle.
I don't know. I'll still give it up to Gwendolyn. Because I can at
Art,
least say that I didn't get invaded, and that was like completely
Yeah,
easy.
you don't have that knowledge of
Yeah.
dealing with sorcerer invaders before.
Sif is another good one. I think.
Sif
Other
is cool.
than
I
that, I
also
don't.
like Moonlight Butterfly. Well, I didn't like her, but I don't think she's bad because she's another like somewhat unique one
Well,
that
she's
isn't
unique, but
gimmicky.
unique doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. It's not
Alright,
good,
it's
but it's
different,
not
but
bad.
it's not good.
Yeah, but that
It's
doesn't mean it's bad,
stupid.
right? Because as long as the boss fight doesn't have like gimmicky crap, I don't consider it bad.
Nah, I'll consider it bad. That fight was stupid. You literally just wait and then you kill her. That's the entire
No, I
boss.
mean you can throw fireballs. It's not like fire bombs. You don't need to like just wait for her to put her head down.
I
And also,
mean, that
I
you
like the
could do that.
structure
It's
of
not worth
like
it, though.
actually
You just
having an attack
kill her.
phase. Like that
Yeah.
was alright for me.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean that
another
this.
thing I hate about that boss fight, is that it's phased. Having an attack phase and then a damage phase in a Dark Souls boss is really annoying.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't mind it. I don't think that's bad.
My problem is just that I don't think it's good either.
Yeah, yeah. It's
This is
not
what I'm saying.
good, but that's
How
what I'm saying.
many
As
of
long as it's not bad, I'm fine with it.
how many of the bosses can I actually say that I enjoyed like
Yeah.
fighting? I enjoyed fighting.
There's like, for me, there's literally one. Only Manus.
Yeah, it's like Sif for me, Quelaag. I like those two.
Oh yeah, Quail.
Um,
I'll give it up for Quail, dude.
I like Artorias and I like Manus, and that's it. Like those are the only like boss battles like I actually enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Sif, Quelaag, Artorias, and honestly, I like the Gwyn boss fight as well.
Oh yeah, the Gwyn boss fight is good. I do like the Gwyn boss fight. I do have to
Like
say.
I can't comment on that.
if you don't if you're not like super overpowered, it's actually like a good boss.
Oh,
Like when
okay.
you're,
Yeah, actually, yeah, I can see Gwyn because Gwyn is kind of like Artorias,
yeah,
fast
Gwyn is
attacks and
Yeah.
very
stuff.
similar to Artorias and how he
Yeah.
fights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I can see
Gwyn
it.
is a cool boss fight. He's got like a bunch of different moves
Yeah.
and crap like that, and
I
he's
But
can't
really
comment
aggressive.
on Artorias either because I murked that guy. I
Oh,
didn't really get to feel him out.
Yeah, yeah. Artorias is really cool. I like his attacks like a lot.
I
A
would have
lot,
liked
a lot.
Calamity, if it weren't for the water. But
Cal
yeah, I would have
uh,
liked it because
Calamine is like right in between. I
yeah.
didn't really enjoy it, but I did not enjoy it as much as like the other boss fight.
Yeah.
It's just right there. Calamine for some reason something just puts me off about it. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's just you know.
yeah.
It's
I'm
just the
kind
big hitboxes, honestly.
of Caliban
Yeah.
is that he's sort of like a more whack version of Midir.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Meteor's definitely cool.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
that's
any of
that's
those
my
guys.
that's my issue with it, is that I actually have the I can't not compare him to Midir because it's such a similar boss fight, but
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
Midir is like an actually cooler boss.
I found a giant dragon.
And now like comparing this to Dark Souls 3, only I can do that right now, really, because I've like fresh knowledge of Dark Souls.
Ah man, I can compare this crap with
You
Dark Souls
played that
3.
game
Yeah.
like years ago, yeah. Is
Nah,
the
man.
the main comparison I have is that right now this game has the most gimmicky bosses out of any Souls game,
Yeah, it's crazy.
because you have like a good portion, like a third, I would say, of the bosses in
Yeah,
this game
Yeah,
are gimmicky. Probably
Yeah.
more than a third, honestly,
Yeah,
are
it's
literally just
possible.
gimmicks. And comparing that to Dark Souls 3, where there's like Ancient Dragon is a gimmick boss,
Ancient Wyvern is like the only one.
and
And
that's like the whole
and
game.
let me tell you, I hate it. Like when I saw that he was like a gimmick bot, I hated that. And he's
Yeah.
the only one. So you could imagine my disdain for Dark Souls 1, you know. Like
Yeah.
it's like I can't even fault Dark Souls 3 for having one in comparison to Dark Souls 1.
Yeah,
Yo, that's
comparing
crazy.
it to Dark Souls
It's
1, where
crazy.
it's so prevalent.
And then the other thing about Dark Souls 3 as well, coming back, right, is that I think it's a lot harder to make mistakes in Dark Souls 3 than it is in Dark Souls 1. Because Dark Souls 3 is like with bonfires and with leveling and like all of those kind of things is like a lot better.
Yeah.
Like just the total amount of weapons that you have, weapon arts, all that crap makes it easier to
Yeah.
like just play.
The
You can
game
just
is
play.
way more streamlined than Dark
Yeah,
Souls.
way more streamlined.
It's hard to, and then you can also like pick the wrong boss. You don't go to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wrong area. Like, oops, I'm fighting Nito at level 20.
Yeah,
That
that
doesn't
doesn't
really
happen.
happen
Can't
in Dark
kill
Souls 3.
this dragon.
There's no Titanite farming in Dark Souls 3 either.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No
Oh, is
farming
there not?
Yeah, you don't need to farm. I mean, you just find all the crap on the way, right?
Yeah, and they give you like a crap ton of
And they
that
give you
crap.
a
Yeah.
crap ton. And in Dark Souls 3, there's not like, oh, you need red Titanite chunks and all this garbage. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
Titanite chunks, and then they replace like uh getting the other elements of crap with gems. And
Yeah,
gems
yeah.
are a much better system.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to make mistakes in Dark Souls 3.
Damn!
I can
Yo, I could have been
definitely.
using the dragon great sword.
It's a lot more streamlined, like in every way. And then
Well,
weapon
I
art.
expect Dark Souls 3, based off of how you guys described it, to be like the best.
Yeah, it's Yeah, yeah. Dark Souls 3 is
Yeah.
definitely, and it has everything that's great about Dark Souls 1, with like a lot of the retarded stuff like taken out.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, there's still like the sense of exploring areas and crap, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what like Dark Souls 1 is about. Like, oh, I'm exploring this area. I
Yeah,
gotta figure out
that game is so
where to go.
stupid. Yeah,
It's
exploring
you
areas
forget
of Dark Souls.
like Blight Town and crap
Yeah.
because of how convolutedly stupid it
Yeah,
is.
the area is. Not to mention like hidden bonfires in Dark Souls 1, yo. Oh my god, yo.
oh yeah.
If you didn't know where some freaking bonfires were, you would hate
Good
yourself
luck.
for the rest of your life, yo.
Good
You would
luck.
hate yourself.
Like, if you didn't find the bonfire in the catacombs, yeah, and you had to start your run from Firelink, right?
Holy crap,
The
yo.
catacomb and the Blighttown one, really.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Blight
the
Town was awesome.
holy
You
crap,
have to
yo.
do that
And,
whole run for Quelaag each time. Good
yeah,
luck.
and that's the thing about the Blighttown one. If you don't have Rusty Iron Ring, you move so slow that you don't even want to explore, bro. Like it gives you no reason to want to explore, right? Plus the poison buildup, right? So that you will probably never find that bonfire unless like you really look for it. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah. That's stupid. The catacombs one and that one sucks, yeah.
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 I think at some point, me and you, Electric, right? I
Yeah.
think at some point we disliked having all those bonfires in Dark Souls 3. I think
Yeah,
at some
we
point
did.
we thought it was overbearing.
Yeah.
But coming back to it now,
Yeah, no, yeah. It's like
it's so good. It's
yeah.
such like just a quality of life thing.
The reason we thought it was overbearing was because like the bosses aren't difficult in Dark Souls, right? Usually what happens is that some areas are really difficult to go through, right? But having like infinite bonfires makes all the areas like super easy to go through because you tackle it in like small chunks and then you get a bonfire. And then a small chunk and then you get a bonfire. It's never like this huge freaking area and then a bonfire. That never happens in Dark Souls 3. So like a lot more of the game is just very like straight to the point, like you just pass through. You know. Pacing is really good in Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, Dark Souls 3, they really it's really just like the best Dark Souls in terms of gameplay.
Yeah, in terms of
It
gameplay,
really
yeah.
is. And in terms of
Yeah.
bosses. Which is
It,
why
it, it's the
it's my favorite.
yeah, in term when you consider those points, that's definitely true. Like it's in terms of what Dark Souls tries to do, it's like perfect.
Yeah,
It's like
it's the
almost
most
like perfect.
Dark Souls game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, but again, the most fun Dark Souls 1 version for me is like a 5 out of 10. Like I would barely play this game. Like,
Yeah, honestly, for me, it's like a 3 or a 4. But
yeah,
after like when I was playing by myself, I almost didn't play the game. I
Wait,
was like
yeah,
borderline didn't play the game.
yeah. I can imagine. I'm
wait.
surprised you didn't.
Are one of you guys DJ Dankness?
No.
Someone's in my chat and agreed and said Dark Souls 2 for the win.
That that guy's a retard, bro. Dark Souls 2 sucks.
Dark Souls 2 is trash.
No, but
Hell
honestly,
is
Dark Souls 2 is the best one. I'm not even kidding.
Dark Souls 2 is probably the best in terms of story. In terms of gameplay,
Yeah,
Dark Souls
yeah.
3.
Who the
I
hell
looked
are you, man? Why are
I
you
looked
in
it
my
up.
chat?
I looked it up, and apparently the cat explains like a lot of the Dark Souls 2 lore to you.
Yeah,
Like
I wouldn't doubt it. The
like when you
cat
talk to
is
the
like
kid,
an important part of the game. That's how you
yeah,
get like all the rings and crap that you need.
like the cat like just tells you like all the freaking lore. So like exactly what I said. That's not even a spoiler because I would have talked to everybody anyway. The only person that gives you lore in Dark Souls 1 is Andre gives you some lore. I
People
don't
who
know
think
if
PS2 is bad just suck at. People
I
think
don't
every Dark Souls game. Well, the games are bad, right? Not because it's hard. The games are bad because it doesn't push the story. A
yeah,
lot of the
yeah.
deaths are gimmicky and not actually like
Mm.
related to you sucking. And the
I
game
mean
doesn't explain how
when
the
you come to
systems work. You know?
the fundamentality of like games in general or doing any activity, it's how much fun you can get out of it, right?
Yeah.
And people have fun for various reasons. Your game doesn't need a story. If your combat is really good, look at
Yeah.
Devil May Cry, right? If your combat is really good, who the hell cares, right? But I feel my issue with Dark Souls is that it's not fun in like every single way. The only reason that I play Dark Souls is as a competitive experience because it's competitive to me because people say that it's hard and I want to demonstrate. I want to see for myself how hard is this actually because I
That's your
felt like I've
first
done hard.
mistake, yo.
So it's like that's the only reason I play it, right? It's for the competition and even to that point, it's still not hard. So it's like there's just
Yo,
nothing.
one of you guys are DJ Dagnus. There's no way you guys are lying to me.
No.
Nah, I'm
I'm
definitely.
literally looking at the Shaw one right now.
There is no way. He's gotta be
Maybe
someone
it's
we know.
electric.
No, it's definitely not me. It's definitely
He's gotta be someone we know. The story is intrinsic. The story is the friends you make on the way. Come on.
nah, man. That could be.
Damn, yeah, that's good.
That's a statement that people say. That's a statement that people say.
That's a
That's.
statement you retards say.
Nah,
I
I've
mean, in
never said that.
terms of like the in-game
Um,
story in Dark Souls 1,
or he's intrinsic.
I will say,
Who
right?
tells you?
I think he's
Lore?
talking about DS2. The story
I
is
No, no,
will
yeah, that
intrinsic.
say
dude. Yeah,
Um,
in Dark we didn't
so I
play
could
any of the
probably give it to
storylines in
you.
Dark Souls 1,
well, okay, I can agree
right?
with you there, right?
But here's the thing, the stories don't explain a
No.
lot of the
Well,
overarching
That's what I
lore,
was gonna tell you.
but
Yeah,
they're self-completing lore
Well,
is what
yeah.
it is.
There's
here's
there's
the
some.
other issue with that though, is that the game doesn't put these quest lines out there. Like I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
even know
They
this game
don't
had
tell
side
you
quests. I've never
this
seen a side
properly.
quest. My
Yeah,
entire
it's because
playthrough of
it's
that.
actually not. There's no indication that you're
Yeah,
doing a quest.
Yeah.
What it is
and
through talking to people and doing it properly. You know that guy that we killed for the Ring of Favor and Protection,
Yeah.
right? What we're supposed to do is free him, just let him do his thing, kill the Firekeeper, right? And then in Anor Londo, what we're supposed to do is be humanity, and we go and invade him and kill him. And that's how you're supposed to get the Ring of Favor and Protection. And there's
Yeah.
lore associated with that. And once you come
Oh,
back,
I
the
see.
Firekeeper is alive again.
oh yeah.
Yeah. There's a whole quest line with that. But
Oh.
there's no way to know that.
Yeah. And that's
Well,
what people. This is what people talk about the majesty of freaking Dark Souls. Oh wow, that's amazing, bro. But I'm like, what is the net benefit in any way of doing quest lines like that versus traditional quest lines?
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? What
The
is?
problem with that, like, other than give lore, what does it do? Because you keep the fire soul, you get the ring. We did that too, just by killing him in the beginning.
Just by, you
Yeah.
know?
What is the gain
I
from
mean,
that?
I think you get some weapons or some crap that he has as well.
Okay,
Yeah,
if
Even
you
but-
get
you know,
something out
bossy
of that,
people,
then sure. And
you
I can
get
also
some
make an
things,
argument for playing the game
but
differently, having
yeah,
different paths.
the whole
Yeah.
thing is that they don't tell you that you're doing a quest.
No, yeah, you
You
never know.
don't know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you're doing,
that's the
right?
problem.
And you have to be
When you're
doing.
doing Solaire, you have no clue you're doing a quest line.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
another thing is that there's a lot of mini quest lines that we don't see because we're never humanity,
yeah,
right? A lot of the invaders that you face
yeah,
are associated with that boss. And
yeah,
once you defeat the invader, you're able to use the invader with the boss.
yeah. And they're related to the area and the lore of the area, and like NPCs in that area will talk sometimes about these people. You know, it's like a lot of things,
Yeah,
right?
there's a
And
lot of like small things, but it's just that they don't explain that any of that even exists.
ever exist, or that you're participating in doing it. It's like, and I see that it's cool from an outsider perspective. Like, let me tell you, when I'm watching Dark Souls lore video, I'm like, yo, this is hype, bro. You could do that in the game. What? But you would never know that as a player,
Yeah.
right? And it's one of those situations where it doesn't compel you enough to actually look it up ever. It never does.
Yeah.
I looked up Dark Souls off of my own, like, not because I played the game, but just because it looked cool. Like just watching, you know,
Yeah.
and that's as a result of the community, not the game. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
it's
another thing I'll bring up with Dark Souls 3, but we haven't played it yet. But in Dark Souls 3, while it's not like explicit you're doing a side quest,
yeah,
you know that you're doing a side quest. Like when you talk to somebody, like when you talk to Grey Rat, he'll be like, "Oh, go do this for me, and I'll be
yeah,
able to
yeah,
get this for you." Right? When you talk to the freaking hermit dude that gives you the 5 free level ups, right? And then you go hollow, and then a lady appears and she tells you to do something, right?
yeah,
In
yeah,
Dark
yeah.
Souls 3 at least, there a lot
They
of times they
nudge you.
tell you
Yeah,
or
they
Yeah,
they,
nudge you.
they give you a nudge to what you do. Like with
Yeah,
freaking Onion Knight and
yeah,
the giant, right?
yeah,
They it's pretty obvious like how you're supposed to help Onion Knight along the way,
yeah, yeah,
right? But you can still not do it, but it's a lot more
yeah.
obvious that you're doing
It's a
it.
lot more obvious that people are actively interacting with you. You know,
Yeah.
like characters are actively interacting with you. Um, I definitely agree with that. Like Onion Knight specifically, they push Onion Knight on you in Dark Souls 3 a lot. Like you don't need to do anything. He just appears with you and he does stuff with you, and you're like, damn, yo, this guy is pretty ill, bro. You know, I hope everything goes well with this guy. You know, but they actually do that. So it's like, you know, like,
Here's
look,
my
I'm
whole
not.
thing with reviewing a game. I review a game based off of what I think the developers wanted the game to be and how well they executed that, right? So when I look at Dark Souls 1, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that they didn't want the lore to be like just intrinsically given to people and like stories and side quests to be there. Like the whole side quest thing, I could make an argument that they just wanted the game to be played differently every time and just different things would happen without you knowing. So I can make an argument for that, right? And I can make an argument for the game not caring too much about its story per se, because the only way you can discover that is by reading items. So that's why I don't give Dark Souls 1 such a bad grade, because what the game wanted to do, or at least what I think the game wanted to do, it did to an extent decently okay. And that's why like I'm still gonna give it a low grade, but not, I guess, as low as a 5. I'd probably give it like a 6 or 7
Yeah,
because of that.
I do see what you're saying, right? And there lies the difference, is because the way I grade games is how much fun, right, I have with it, right,
Yeah.
or how much fun I can see having with it, right?
Yeah.
And that's the problem. I don't see having
Um.
fun with Dark Souls playing the game at all. The fun that I
Yeah.
have
No.
with it is other people explaining things in the game,
Yeah.
right? So,
100%.
and therein lies the
Well,
therein lies the issue, right?
don't get me wrong. I'm still factoring in my experience with the game as well, right? Otherwise, it wouldn't be.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
right? And it takes up my experience with it takes up the majority of their view. But I'm still gonna
Yeah.
factor in what the developers wanted for the game and if
Yeah.
they actually achieved that or not. Because
Yeah.
I think we had this discussion before. It goes back to like if the creator intended something to be viewed a different way, but it wasn't, is that their fault? And does that
Yeah.
make it a bad thing in general,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
And I feel like as a creator, if you didn't get to convey your point, then yeah, that is your fault, and you should
Yeah.
like lose points for that.
Yeah.
So that's why I always factor it into my reviews.
I mean, yeah, that kind of goes into what I was gonna say, was that regardless of what the developer's intent was for Dark Souls,
Yeah.
what Dark Souls has become is Dark Souls is, for me at least, and for I feel like for the majority of people, what it's remembered for at
Mhm.
least is the bosses,
Yeah.
right? That's the
Yeah.
main point, regardless of intent, right? That's
Yeah.
what Dark Souls really is about, is the boss fights of the game. And I feel like Dark Souls 1 has the poorest boss fights out of any of the Souls games. And then as a game in general, the boss fights are poor,
Yeah.
which is why I gave it such a low rating.
Yeah. Yeah. And to that, I'd agree.
Yeah.
100%.
That's
At
the
least
thing
until I
is
play
that
the other games.
I like putting my fun first. Like that's my absolute grade of the game, right? Because I feel like my fun speaks respect on the successfulness of the creator's intention for what
Yeah.
they wanted. Look,
Well,
if your intention is not fun for these reasons, right? And it's not fun for these reasons for other people as well, there's a problem,
well, okay,
right?
and this is one thing I wanted to explain too. What I think they intended, the game is clearly intended to be played multiple times, right? Like everyone can
Yeah,
agree on that, right?
yeah, I do think so, yeah.
So, and I mentioned this to you before. Your first playthrough is going to be cancer because of all the memes and the nonsense and whatnot.
Yeah.
But because the game is meant to be played multiple times, I've said this before. After your first playthrough, it becomes what like Mega Man to me, where it's just a simple game that I like. I don't gotta think too much about, and I could just play. And
Yeah.
it's like a safe game, knowing that I'm gonna have some kind of entertainment out of it,
Yeah.
and still like somewhat have to try and be attentive. And
Yeah.
and that's why I give them a lot of credit because the game is meant to be played multiple times. They're at least I give them the benefit of the doubt, believing that they intended for people to play multiple times and
Multiple
have
times, yeah.
this more simplistic view of this thing, right? Because I look at like how Aris plays this game, right? And Aris is like exactly what I described. He just plays it, you know.
Yeah, he just
He
plays,
doesn't
yeah.
have to like rage and get angry at nonsense because he knows how to avoid it. He knows where all of the points are, right? And
Yeah.
it's just a simple game that you can play for fun.
Yeah. Now, and that's a thing is, I don't feel like most people replay Dark Souls. I honestly don't
Yeah.
feel like most people do
Well,
that.
I can't. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no way to
and
really
what I
speak
was
on that.
also
Yeah, yeah.
what I
But
was
It's hard
gonna
to,
like
it's definitely hard to
that's why I
speak on
said
that.
the whole point is though, regardless if that's true or not, is it doesn't change the idea of that's what it'll clearly seems like the developers were trying to push
Yeah,
for
yeah, I agree.
that
Yeah, yeah,
kind
I
of thing.
definitely agree.
Yeah. What I was gonna say is that none of you two have the knowledge from it, but again, bringing in the other Souls games is that this is the worst game to do it in.
Right.
To
It's the
replay.
worst game to replay
Oh,
because
jeez.
the replayability in this game isn't that high in terms of the amount of different things you can do
Yeah.
compared to other Souls games.
Well, again, it's not about doing things differently. It's about after the fact. It's just a simple game. It's no
Yeah,
longer difficult. It's no longer cancerous. It's just a simple game. It's again
yeah,
what Mega Man is to me now. Right. It's
Mm,
not. It wasn't intended. Like, sure, you could go down different paths and do different side quests, but that's just like icing on the cake. The cake itself is just a
so
simple
what you're
game
saying
now,
is
no
playing it
cancer.
the same way again.
It's essentially playing it how we played it now, but even easier, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Because
that's what
now
you're
you
saying.
know what you're doing, and this overcomes a lot of the problems you guys are talking about of like not
Yeah,
explaining the rules properly and not
yeah,
leveling up properly and stuff. It's like all this cancerous crap is now removed from the game, and you can enjoy it for a simplistic thing, you know. That's my
Yeah.
whole thing with it.
Yeah, I guess I could see that, but I honestly don't feel like that was the intention. Is for you to
Yeah.
replay it like as like a simplistic thing.
Yeah. Well, whether it's
But
supposed to be simplistic or
Well, I
not,
feel
you
like
know.
yeah,
the intention for the game, at least based off of the advertising, right, is
Right.
that it's a game that's supposed to be hard, that you're supposed to be challenged
Right.
every time you play it.
But
Yeah.
then that's the thing. Why make it a new game plus, and why have the new game plus not really increase the difficulty that much? You know.
yeah,
And it goes back to the whole thing is even if you disregard New Game Plus, whenever you play the game again, a lot of the difficulty again comes from not being able to sight read the memes and just get hit with it. But anytime you replay the game from now on, it doesn't change the fact that you know where the memes are, and the game is like a crazy amount easier, you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
Like that's just what it came to be.
yeah.
And at least you can say that the developers did intend for it to be replayed.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I don't think I can give it points for that though.
But yeah, yeah.
Maybe it like they accidentally got lucky with that, sure. But you know, it doesn't change that's what it is really.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, I can definitely see that. It's just that I honestly do not believe that most people enjoy playing Dark Souls. Like most
Mhm.
people, I cannot see them enjoying
Right.
enjoy other than like for like a challenge. In fact, I believe that most people just quit Dark Souls. Like most
Yeah.
people just quit.
Yeah,
You
so
know,
let's go ahead. Let's look at the
Well,
Steam
I don't
achievements right
know.
now.
Um
Let's go ahead and see.
because the
So
game has a huge
15%
community, doesn't
of
it?
people. Well, its community is decently sized, yes. So 15% of people that have played
Mm.
the game linked the fire.
damn, that's bad.
Okay, but
22% of the game have beaten Seath.
okay, wait, but you don't need to link the fire. And also, let's not
Yeah,
forget that
so
this game was originally out on PS3. So I
yeah,
don't know
so
how accurate we can
I'm
use
comparing this
Steam
with the original Dark Souls edition before the remaster right now, right? And from the
on Steam.
remaster on Steam,
Okay.
right? So from Steam, right? So basically, the same amount of people that did the Lords, they did pretty much all of the Lords, and they beat Gwyn pretty much, and that is around 22% of people
Yeah.
beat
Yeah.
all 4 Lord vessels.
So 22% of people reached all the way to the
Okay.
second half of the game.
Yeah.
But there's no way to show like how often people replay this because like even if that 22% beats it, you won't know how often they replay the
How
game.
much of that 22% actually replay it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I could assume even from like just bell curve, right? It's supposed to be like let's say 50%. Let's cut it in half, right? 11% replay it, right?
Hmm.
How far do you think they get into like the second playthrough before they actually just be like, what the hell? Why am I still playing this game? You know,
Yeah.
there's a new
Yeah.
game that came out. You know, right? So like we're talking like a very limited amount of people.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
And that
Sure.
was
it's
gonna come into
Well,
my other point.
and this is what I was going to say too is even what if they did intend for the game to be played simplistic after the fact, I still don't think that's a good thing because
yeah,
having to go through that whole cancer in the first place, you know, is just
Yeah.
yeah,
not a good. It's not a good system. That's why it'll never be like what Mega Man is to me. Because like on
yeah,
your
yeah.
first play through of Mega Man, it's already fun, you know. Like you
Well,
already enjoy
exactly.
it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, exactly. There's
Um,
no memes in Mega Man. This like all other games that I would say like are difficult, right? There's no memes in those games. There's
yeah.
rarely any memes.
SMB3, man. That
Yeah,
game is harder than Soul. Honestly, as far as I'm concerned, SMB3 is harder than
Hell
Souls.
yeah.
yeah. It's definitely wait because you know everything. You
Yeah,
know everything,
yeah.
and you still lose like a lot,
And
right?
you can
I guess
sight read everything. They give you
I
the
guess the
opportunity.
later levels are like a bit like puzzly and stuff like that. But once it's
There's
not a
okay,
jump,
honestly, there's only like 2 meme levels of the entire game, and what? There's like almost 100 levels,
yeah,
maybe.
there's a lot
So
of
what?
levels.
Two
There's a
percent of
lot
the
of
levels are memes.
I,
Come on, that's nothing.
I can't imagine you getting stuck forever on those freaking levels. You know, like eventually you'd probably be able to figure it out. But either
Yeah.
way, right? it's not like you can still enjoy those games as a competitive experience, and you could still enjoy just the gameplay of the game as a result of beating levels and pace and stuff like that. Dark Souls does not benefit from
Yeah.
any of those things. It doesn't benefit from any of those things. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's definitely like a 5. It's definitely like a 5. Like, and it's a 5 mainly because I would barely like. I honestly would barely play it, and I don't see anybody who would play this. Like, I
Yeah.
don't. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know who this is for.
It's for
A-
average, bro.
Yeah,
And
it's for the small percentage of people that
it,
The very
don't
small, yeah.
mind just playing this
yeah,
game.
and the
That's
only reason that that's the thing. The only reason that it's successful is because like everyone hypes up like, oh crap, the next Dark Souls, on a bunch of people buy it, and barely anybody finishes it.
But
You know?
here's the thing. Yeah, that's true. But I blame people for just being stupid. I don't blame that on the
Well,
game.
but yeah, I definitely
Um,
agree. Yeah, yeah.
but here's why I give it like a 6, right, or 6.5 or closer. Is because what the game did, though. You gotta remember, you hate this game so much, but you two were the ones that recommended this game to me, right? You guys
Uh-huh.
were the ones that recommend. And why did you do it though? Right? Because you knew, even if it was cancer or whatever, it would be like a memorable experience to some
But,
extent, you know.
but yeah, I
And you
can
gotta
agree with
give
you.
it points for that. You
It's
gotta give
it's
it points for the fact that it creates a very, I guess, even if it's cancerous, it created a unique experience that you always, to some extent, want to go back and try to like go through it again, you know, or
well,
like have other people play or watch other people play.
and therein lies the thing. Therein lies the thing. I wouldn't play this crap. I would watch other
Mhm.
people play this crap.
Yeah,
I would never play this crap. Like
yeah,
the fun for me is watching other people play it. The
yeah.
only reason I was particularly interested in Dark Souls 1 was because I never finished it. And that was like a grudge point for me where I was like,
Uh,
freaking never finished this
Yeah.
stupid game, right? That's why I have no volition, no want to ever play Dark Souls 3 because I beat it. Like there's no I would watch somebody else play it. Like honestly, that is the ultimate enjoyment because I just want to see them get trolled by crap and then laugh at them. Like that's funny to me, you know.
yeah,
That's funny, right? That's enjoyable. But like I see where you're
but
coming
yeah,
from.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying is it allowed for an experience like that, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
or it created that
Definitely.
this whole thing
Yeah,
of
yeah.
like get
And
good and watching people suffer because you know the memes and they don't.
I could agree with you that that deserves some amount of respect because it has to do something right if you want to watch
Yeah.
other people play for whatever
It's
reason.
like what you said too about like video games need trash talking and bullying.
Yeah,
Dark
yeah,
Souls kind of encourage that in a lot of
yeah,
ways
yeah.
when you think
In a
about it.
lot of yeah, that's true. That's true.
Um,
That's
so
true.
yeah, I'll always give it points for stuff like that too.
Yeah. But and that there lies the problem. All the benefits of Dark Souls comes not from like the game itself, but like outside, like
The community and
yeah, different like derivative kind of
yeah,
things, you know. And it's for all those reasons that I like Dark Souls, like the discussion and what makes a game good, and you know the story and
yeah,
like all these kind of things. But it's never like purely just the game, you know.
yeah,
Yeah, like I rate the Dark Souls community at 10 out of 10. You watch some Dark Souls lore videos, bro, that
Yeah.
crap gets. You could watch like you could just watch Dark Souls lore videos as just entertainment because the
Yeah.
stories people weave based on assumptions and different kind of things. These are good stories, you know.
yeah.
That's good. Like it's 10 out of 10. But the game itself, I don't know.
The game itself, you're 3 out of 10. I didn't even want to finish that crap.
6.5.
Yeah, it's
Let me
like
tell, like, I literally didn't want to finish the game. The only reason I did it was because one, we had to finish it on stream, right? That was the main driving factor of me
yeah,
finishing it. And the
exactly.
other reason was that I
Yeah,
had Haval set, and I knew I could just first try every boss and or cheese every other boss to
Yeah.
get to the end.
Man, cheese calamite, yo.
I did. I cheesed Manus and Calamite, the bosses that are supposed to be hard. I just cheesed them,
Yeah.
and then every other boss I just Haval memed because it's just I just didn't want to play that garbage.
Yeah. Well, exactly. And I don't see who. Let me tell you, uh, the general person, as soon as they realize there's a cheese strat for a boss, they do it immediately. Like they literally
Yeah.
just do it. Like they look it up online and they're like, "Holy crap, you could do this!" And they just cheese the boss, like
Hell
immediately.
yeah.
You know, immediately. Like that has to say something. That has to say something. You know, like I can't imagine like cheesing bosses that I actually like, but and that's only like a couple.
Yeah.
You know.
If there was a single boss in Dark Souls I actually liked, I wouldn't have cheesed it.
I
Yeah.
mean, does that say something though? Because people do that with anything, like
I
with
mean,
anything.
it does.
Anytime people find an advantage in anything, they always take it. You
Well,
know,
yeah,
like
right. But
tier wars in fighting games, etc.,
there has to
etc.
be like a level of there like has to be like people will not cheese something if they feel like they could do it for themselves.
I
You
don't
know,
know
so
about that.
like
I
no, no,
really I don't know.
well, that's what I mean. Like in who looks up how to beat Mario level? You know, very few people because they see that it's very achievable. Like, oh yeah, I'm almost there. You know, right? And like Dark Souls can put you in situations where you're like, dude, I don't want. I just want to get past this, dude. What's
Mm,
what do I do? You know, and then you get a cheese
I
strat.
don't know.
That's like okay,
I
you
don't
know.
know about that either. Cause like even those old forum sites, there were always a lot of people looking for cheats, and ways around
Well,
crap.
I guess that's more of a yeah. I could agree with you
Like
there.
this is what I'm saying. I think in human nature, for
Yeah.
everything. This is why I didn't just point out Dark Souls or any other game. Like I've seen this everywhere. Whenever people are given an advantage, they always try to take it, no matter like
Yeah,
how
that's
easy the goal was to begin with. It's like a product of like laziness or just being
Yeah,
yeah.
efficient, the easy way out.
it's true.
The-
Yeah. You remember 6 Leroys in tournament? They
yeah,
thought
yeah.
it was
Yeah.
the easiest path.
I
And
mean,
then
yeah,
the
but even,
Julian, bro.
even yeah, that even just online in general, right? All the meme characters, people say play the same few meme characters over and over.
Yeah.
Any advantage, right? People just
Uh,
take.
By the way,
That's what I'm
on that
saying.
note, I was thinking Tekken might be popular enough, right? Where like characters like Fakumram and Leroy could just exist, and the popularity of the game will still exist. Similar to like Smite and like other games like that, where like God's Command they're obviously broken, but the
Oh yeah.
popularity and success of the game still continues. I feel like Tekken might be at that point
Oh
because
yeah, it's at
who's
that
not
point.
going to watch tournaments? You know, even if people are just gonna watch it to crap on there being 6 Leroys, and
Yeah,
that's
here's the
amazing.
thing, right? Here's the
You know?
thing. If you look into the comments of that tournament, right, all of the comments are like, "Yo, I was rooting for that Julia and that Bob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
really wanted them to win and beat the
yeah,
Leroys." That's the
yeah,
thing, yo. People will tune in and watch that crap
yeah,
because it's such a good story.
It's a
yeah.
story. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's a story exactly, and like I said, it's not gonna destroy the fan base that happening to them. I feel like they could just rock it and just keep it running, and that's
Yeah.
perfect for me because I don't see any problem with it like at all, right? So I get to like see my assumption that it's not a problem. Somebody's gonna overcome it at some point, and be like, yeah, whatever, you know.
When is Tekken 8 getting announced, man?
You're not
Aren't
gonna
they
buy that
doing
crap,
some
yeah. Oh
announcement?
no, wait, we are gonna buy that crap actually.
Yo, I'm making money off of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna make mad money off of
Hell,
Tekken 8. We could have a guide for every character, bro, within the first month, and
hell yeah.
not because we can't release a guide like immediately, but just because we're gonna space it out.
Yeah.
Actually, just
Yo, we could
we're-
do the blasted salami A to Z.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
The
We
A
could
to Z
literally
of
just do.
Tekken 8, yeah.
We'll
How
ask. We'll,
far is that stoner, by the way? Isn't he like on B right now?
Yeah, he's like at C, I think. He's
Jesus
somewhere.
Christ. Yeah.
but
Tekken 8
that's what
will release before he gets to Z, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We could finish the entire game, and it's not even gonna take that long. Like we
Yeah.
could really just do that. The guides will be like 20 minutes each. We'll keep it like deadly concise, deadly concise,
Yeah.
right? And then after the character guides, you do like actual like Tekken winning guides, like how to win in Tekken. And then you've pretty much got the groundwork, and you just like laser everything else out. You know,
Yeah.
like you could start working like combos, like specific combos and setups, and whatever. You know, I'm just gonna play a bunch of characters in Tekken 8. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Hell yeah,
Like
yeah.
that keeps
I
it as
already play
entertaining.
half the cast in Tekken 7.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. Like I think that's what I'll end up
Yeah,
doing is just
or
like
alone could like carry that whole. Man
play.
alone plays like over 20 characters.
I can
Yeah.
I can just play like a variety of the cast, right? Of course you like focus on one dude, but that's generally what the main man does. He focuses on like he plays like a good couple of people, and then that's about it. Yeah. But those guys don't have the
Yeah.
resources to actually control the whole content stream of a Tekken game. Yeah, that's crazy. We could control the entire content stream better than
Yeah.
the pros can even. Like pro analysis videos as well, bro. Oh my god, yeah. Like there's stuff people aren't even doing, yo. There's crap
Yeah.
people aren't even
You
doing.
hit him with the play-by-play. You pause it
Yeah.
and you make the circles and the
Yeah,
line.
yeah, makes.
The
Let me tell you,
lines are.
Bronson is one of the only people that actually take people like submissions from people and like critique their games like on live stream and stuff like that. That's super
Mhm.
easy to do. Easy content, yo. And like even for me that's fun for me because it's all like different things, all different problems that they could be having, like a
Yeah.
Yeah.
variety of different things, you know.
Yeah, man, we gotta wait for Tekken 8 whenever that drops.
Yeah, yeah. Tekken 8 first day, I'll have every Mishima guide in one video.
In one video.
Wave Dash, Electric, and Hell Sweep. You
Yo,
won.
yo, let me tell you, I will freaking take the Mishima Electric guides away from main man, yo, because I'll get it out faster than he can, yo. That would be such a
Uh,
freaking me. I'll get a wave dash guide out before he can. I'll get electric guides out before he can, yo.
yeah. Here's something that I realized though, right? I was playing Tekken with Jordan, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
And the thing is that I feel like a lot of people don't know how to do inputs properly.
Oh yeah,
Like the basic inputs,
yeah, like down
they
forward.
can't do properly. Like I feel like the average gamer has problems doing basic inputs in
Yeah.
fighting games.
So you should probably break it down to like the nitty gritty. Like you should like actually have like a beginner series, like a pure beginner series. Like we're
Yeah.
starting from
Like
scratch.
doing a wave dash, he was struggling to like do the wave dash motion like properly,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
which is a
Well,
simple like three input, just like one wave dash
yeah.
properly. He was struggling to do.
That's a
Yeah.
common issue in general with any other genre going to fighting games. Cause I remember freaking my brother and my cousin. I remember one time they tried to play MKX and they were just terrible at it. Just like and MKX has like some of the easiest inputs, down forward, like not a diagonal but down forward one or something. And
Yeah,
they
yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
get that out, which is like, all right, that's
Yeah.
kind of sad.
Yeah, they
Um,
have people have problems doing like basic inputs.
Yeah.
Another thing that I could probably make like a beginner video, like actually,
yeah,
just on like basic fighting game things. Something that people do unconsciously a lot, especially if they're doing a combo, is that they mash the same button to keep doing the attack when they're trying to get an attack out. They unconsciously mash the button.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Because like man was trying to do like a Noctis combo, right? I gave him Noctis because he's the easiest boy to do
Try
Two,
combos
two,
with,
two.
right? Yeah, and he was doing a string, right? It was a string that goes into orbital for his combo, but you just do the first two hits, not the orbital. But he was
Mhm.
mashing the second hit, so it was always doing the orbital.
And Babe was like, "Why is this happening?"
Yeah. Like little things like that, I feel like a
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
of beginners have
Yeah,
problems with in fighting
yeah.
games.
You need to do like a true beginner's guide, and that's the thing. This
Here's
is
the thing:
why
if you're
video.
gonna do like a true beginner's guide, you can't just use Tekken. You have to use a variety of fighting to like really explain some stuff.
Well, yeah, yeah. I can agree with you there, right? But and that's where it comes down to like creating a fighting game dictionary of terms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Of like, like all of that is like related, like wake up and like all of these different things. Like really explain all of that. But what I do have to say, video timing is very, very, very important, right?
Yeah.
Like for a beginner's guide, I don't think you want to put that out in the beginning of Tekken. You want to let it simmer, like a little bit, right? Let people start losing to the point where they start looking up like guides and stuff like that, right? And then you pop that out, so it's like fresh, like fresh on Reddit, fresh everywhere,
Yeah.
you know. Um, but yeah, like when you look at Frame Whisperer, for example, like this guy has like thousands of subscribers, and that's so crazy to me because like he does like no advertising,
Let me end this
like
stream.
like
Hold on.
his crap was like really budget, like every part of it was budget. He still
Yeah.
has like thousands. People